thing I've been thinking about is the idea of this being an AI construct, this whole reality and experience. I mean, how does that tie in with
Swamp sound.
you look at the quantum mechanics,
Swamps.
the AI idea that this is just a matrix where you can insert people in.
Oh shit, Karl Rove arrived. Oh fuck. What'd it do? This fucking thing just wanted to be topsy-turvy. Wanted to be topsy-turvy. I'm in the corner. I'm in the corner. I got the bell on, sweet. As I was waiting for notifications to come in, I was hearing Paul Z go bitch about notifications on his last ideology. Were you there for all 24 hours of that live stream, though? I wasn't entirely there. I missed the second half. I came in like a paratrooper. Damn straight you did. You fucking like came out of nowhere, bro. I mean, no, I wasn't. Dude, you missed out, dude. Oh my god. So I saw the first like hour of the or like the first 2 hours of the first part. I didn't really listen to it live. I'm starting it now though. Yeah, I missed like the first hour, went 2 hours in later, so I was like the second and third hour I saw the first part. The second part I kind of missed. I saw like I heard about the last 2 hours of that. I listened to part 3 and all 6 hours of that, and then on the final part with the final 6 hours, I fell asleep like about second hour in, and woke up in like the last hour. So I still got like 4 hours of shit and grind I need to get in the fourth part. I need to watch the second part in its entirety. The first part I'll just have to watch it in its entirety as well. But the third part I've seen, and oh my god, dude, what have you been up to today? I was working, because I actually, because I was watching the 24-hour, or tried to, woke up at 7 p.m., well, fuck, dude, well, it sounds like you aren't going to sleep tonight, but, yeah, dude, yeah, because I was watching, or trying to watch the 24-hour live stream, or just stay up as long as I can for it, I, definitely woke up a little later than I normally would, and almost was really late for work, and then I was just there all day, so... I was listening to the fourth part after around the time I kind of lost track of like what time it was. It was around the ideology hour, and oh my god, dude, TJ shit his pants. I'm just gonna say that. I'm not even gonna give any filler, but for all intents and purposes, he shat himself. So if you. I'm telling you, dude. They even did a triple feature on Chris Kattan, Carlos Mencia, and Will Wheaton. Literally, I want to say literally. He was trying to. Okay, he was trying. Here's at least enough context for you to know. He was attempting to fart, or did he get angry or something? No. At this point, well, they did. There was a fat argument 20 minutes in on the fourth part, and it was insane, dude. Scotty had this tism, and it wasn't just tism, dude. It was like. Raging tism. It was like, fuck you, TJ, you fucking idiots. It's you know how Scotty gets. It's like that. And it was like, holy shit. Was he trying to fart? Yeah, TJ was. Successful the first time. And it was right up in the mic, dude. And it was loud and crisp as fuck. It was, oh god, I was listening to that while I was cleaning up at work, and I just stopped and went, oh my god, he actually did. I had to like take a knee, and went, like I was trying hard not to laugh and alert everybody. Did he cut his nigger's dick in his pants? I'm confident he did. As he did it the second time, you can hear it. He did it again, and then he instantly waddled away. And I'm like, oh my god, he shat himself, dude. He shat himself. And I wish I could have seen that part live, but I passed out. So I was upset. That was part of the ideology stream, that section of that segment. So I need to know what else they did. I think I'm like, I don't know, like 2 hours in on the fourth part now. So I just need to see the other 4 hours. Probably like tomorrow or some shit. Or Monday. I mean, I got all time in the world to do that. But this 24-hour show, dude, holy fuck. It was legendary. Legendary, dude. Like the list of literally everything ever, like the top 10 everything lists, like, point taken, who has done that? Just literally anything and everything ever. Like, what podcast has done that? I mean, fuck. I don't spoil shit. Oh my god, you know what? It's hard, dude. It's hard. I haven't finished it. I know. Well, they start off the show with the list. So, I mean, I didn't say what's in the list. I'm not even finished with the first chunk. Well, hey, the list starts, like the show starts with the list, and I don't even know what's all on the list. I just know there's all sorts of shit, and I've only gave like just their only like what 3 segments. Their little ideology segment, arguing amongst that list, and that triple fuckboy feature shit. I don't know. I mean, there's so much in that 24-hour show. It's like I gave you like an appetizer to the fucking chef table, basically. I'm like, here, have a little bit of this. Oh, you want some? It's right here. You know, it's like that. I am giving you appetizers. It'd be good listening to my drive from Charleston to my hometown when I move back in a week. Oh, nice, dude. That'll be dope. I mean, it's a great time killer when I was cleaning up at work. Like, especially if all 6 hours, like, I mean, that's just something I can just listen to while I'm, like, doing deep clean at the house or some shit. And just take a pause every now and then when shit's getting tense or whatever, dude. It sounds like my type of thing. Sounds like my type of interest. But I don't know, like, I've been thinking about how to do, like, a 12-hour or 24-hour show, because I've been talking about doing that with everybody. Maybe not as, like, the first episode, but as, like, you know, for all this fucking determination and all this shit, you know, I'm just like, we should give back. So I'm gonna, as soon as things start getting into place, like I got 2 big things, and one of my smoking, weed, and I got a spliff going on after that, a little spliffy bowl. So after I have a nice little fat bowl of Wheaties, I'll have a little spliffies. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, like the 2 major things that I need is to get the setup, like the actual physical location, all at least decent, like enough to where I can like put the interface and all that shit. Yeah, my man likes his spliff bowls. I don't know. Honestly, I don't got anything to say to it. I just do. So, I mean, I know I shouldn't be doing it that often, but I just like, what do I say? Well, what do you want me to say about it? Like, at least I acknowledge that I know I'm doing a lot, and it's like probably not the best for me. It's cool, man. It's all right. I know you're I know we're the TJ sycophants. It's okay. I mean, we encourage it. It's okay. I had a cigarette once in a blue moon. Yeah. I mean, when it comes to the cigarette, nah. Like, I won't actually do the straight up cigarette. No way. Like, it's just like even if I accidentally make a spliff bowl tobacco mixed too much, even that will like nearly kill me and make me sick. Like, there's like a balance. You know what I mean? Like, I got a balance. Like I know I kind of like perfected that balance. Well, not perfected it, but I got it down. You took the pills. Took them pills. Man. Buy the high-class luxury cigarette. If you're going to do something rare, buy the top quality. Well. Yeah, like, I'm like, what would be, like, the top quality, like?
Top quality of what?
So Carl's saying, I buy the high-class luxury cigarette. If you're only going to do something rarely, buy the top quality. Like, wouldn't American Spirits also be, like, top quality, too? Or at least amongst the more generic brands. Either Benson and Hedges or Nat Sherman's. I've actually genuinely have never heard of either of those.
Benson and Hedges has been around for a while.
Oh, I'm sure those are probably things that have been around for a while. Guaranteed.
What was the other one?
It was, let me check here again. Nat Sherman's.
I never heard of them.
Haven't heard of them? Well, I know I know something I've been noticing this. There's been like Turkish cigarettes that have been popular lately.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because I've seen like half smoked cigarettes in ashtrays and shit, and I'll just look at it because it looks like really, it stands out a little bit to the rest of, your marbles or whatever the fuck's in the ashtray or whatever in public. I'm like, what's this? I generally am just like, okay, look at it, and it says Turkish on the side. I'm like, oh, Turkish tobacco, okay. Dungalea. Dungalea is an Irish brand, pronounced Dunhill. Well, you should have said that the first time because I totally butchered it the first time. Man, Irish have weird ways to spelling shit but pronouncing it differently, man. Dunhill. Oh, I can see how it is, though. I see it. G is silent. And the I is basically silent, too, at that point, so it's like just Dunhill.
You have your black cigarette, which is a clove cigarette.
Oh, yeah, those clove ones, too. Yeah, you used to get those occasionally. Yeah. Yeah, like when I'm 21, I'll probably get like one of those bags of like American Spirits or some shit. It's not like the actual cigarette shit, but just like the bag, just because that's like overall that is actually generally better than like ripping out like a little fucking already half smoked cigarette or some shit. Indonesian cigs are good. They have cloves. They're called dajams or dakarums or dajarums. Interesting. Learning about cigarettes today. Well, I mean, that's why I do these. I mean, sometimes you'll have an interesting thing pop up for a topic, and cigarettes is something that's popping up now. I think I might go outside for a Darjeeling in a bet. Oh, you're going to do a bet on Darjeeling? Dajarums? Am I saying that right? Dajarum? Because I always try to make the effort to pronounce shit right. Or at least I try to. Get as close as I can. I like to check my privilege and make sure I say things correctly so I'm not appropriating culture. Or something. Insert PC thing here. I'm also gonna need to like fill these fucking torches up again. I'm starting to run out of butane. The guy I met once called them Christmas cigarettes. It tasted like Christmas. I guess he just wanted to have some of that white Christmas smoke in his lungs. Some of Santa's specialty blend. I don't know, like, as much as I, like, do... I mean, it's kind of interesting, like, I mean, we, like, humans, at least now, kind of understand that tobacco is bad for you, but it's been, for the longest time, like, part of, like, rituals, culture, and shit, especially, in, Native America and shit. It's it's just like a wonder how did it like affect them back then, because it wasn't all processed in cigarettes and all this shit done by tobacco companies at the time. It was like they like took that from the ground and like did other stuff with it, like did like crushed it up, put it in like wood pipes and stuff. Like I wonder how it would be like to have like a classic tobacco pipe or some shit. Like with a Native American, like he did it all himself, he has everything, and it's not like, there's no additives or some weird shit, it's just the plant itself. Like, I mean, it must be super harsh, because I know that much. I mean, so I probably actually wouldn't, because I don't like harsh. Harsh is terrible. Harsh is very terrible, so on second thought, maybe I won't. Here, I'm gonna... There we go, much better. Much better. I need to just do that. I don't know why I just don't do that. Dropping shite. Tastes like somewhat bland but earthy, like a coffee leather. Coffee/leather. It's typically herbs with it. Yeah, I know, especially when it comes to like a ceremony or like a ritual, like especially with Native Americans, they definitely add other herbs to it. I think ayahuasca, at least if you're doing it in a more spiritually ritualistic sense with a shaman, they will they'll like blow tobacco in your nose with like this special little tube thing, and you're supposed to like snort it up because that like helps like get ready for the process, and then you have the drink itself or whatever of the ayahuasca. Like, because I think it was a drink, if I remember seeing, it was a Vice News video on it to make you drink a tobacco tea. Oh, okay, well, somewhat, okay, so I'm somewhat, you know, on par, a little bit, as I do remember they were drinking this herbal tea, also some kind of caffeinated tea along with it. Huh, interesting. I mean, I would really love to actually, like, take ayahuasca, like, go down to where one of these shamans, you know, does these ayahuasca rituals or some shit and actually take one. I'm sure it depends on the tribe in the area. Yeah, I bet it does, because every different, like, tribal culture does it a little differently based on their own unique, like, tribal families and shit. And also, there's just different regions, just, you know, and based on those regions, people have slightly different, you know, culture just off that. Like, I mean, that definitely plays a factor into it. I mean, there's like tribes in like the Sonoa Desert that take like the Sonoan desert toads like glands or some shit and like squeeze it and like it makes it into like something that you can actually smoke and stuff, and it gives you like a DMT experience, and it's like an organic form of DMT that gets you fucking like gone. Like Hamilton Morris, his little documentary on psychedelics and shit. I remember he did an episode on that there. And it is really interesting, dude. You should probably, I think it's like a 40-minute little documentary. It's really cool, though. It's really cool. I would really definitely recommend checking it out. You mean the toad venom? I think so. I think it was the toad venom. Or is it the right plant? No, it's a straight-up Sonoran desert toad. So it's an actual living thing.
That the water could come up to a certain level where they would be left with about 100 square feet of real estate that would be safe for them to sit on.
Something about water and real estate?
About 12 boys and an adult.
Oh.
That is not a lot of space.
CBS News correspondent Ben Tracy at the scene.
I remember he said it didn't really work for him.
And everything's still working right. It could take several days.
Well, it did work for the other dude. Like, because the other guy went berserk and like had an insane experience. Hamilton Morris is a smart guy. Oh yeah, dude. Like when I first found out about that guy, I suddenly gained like an instant like respect for him. Cause it's like, whoa, this guy is, you know, doing research, you know, for the sake of understanding on, ooh, that smelled pretty interesting. But that smelled like it was harsh too. Was that a little harsh? Cause that smelled like it was harsh.
A little bit, not bad.
A little bit. Yeah, I mean, for me, I don't know why, but that bong just, I guess it doesn't like me because every bowl I take out of it is just harsh. Yeah. But, yeah, I mean, when I first found out about Morrison, you know, just for the sake of researching psychedelics, just to understand them, and willing to experiment himself, like, I mean, that guy's dope. Like, I mean, you know, guys like him is actually what's opened me up to psychedelics. It's like, you know, it's not as bad as everyone, did he get a dry ashy hit? No. I mean, he loaded one up. He's just, there you go. I mean, he probably just finished up. Just destroyed it right there. Here. We'll just do it together. He's also Earl Morris' son. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. That is right. He is. Oh, I need to tell you about something last night when I was watching the last part of the 24 Hour show, because there was a crane fly that actually left its corpse out on the floor that I will have to show you because it is a beast, dude. Like, this thing was like yay round. Well, I guess this is like half of it, but you know, flip it around, you got it. I mean, it was just insanely freaky, dude. It was a freaky thing. And it was like, we were at war, dude. It was a war. I'll have to explain that shit. Here, I'll just move myself back over here. Oh, fuck, my charger. Hold up. Gotta get the live source back in so it doesn't, like, die in, like, 10 minutes or some shit.
Was inside her home.
Huh?
A few moments later, the woman said he left the home. Yamhill County deputies tracked down a man matching the suspect description about 3 blocks away. Within a minute, deputies radioed that shots had been fired.
Whoa.
Paramedics were called to the scene, but the suspect was dead by the time they arrived.
We have crane flies down here. When I open my windows to smoke, I'll let a few to eat mosquitoes that come in. Yeah, I mean, I know they're good because they do eat the mosquitoes and shit, but they literally look like them. They look like them. And something about me, I don't know what, but straight up, I always think they're always just like the super mosquito or some shit. And they're terrifying to me. And this one was just particularly, they don't look scary. Bitch! Have you seen the one I saw? It looked like it invaded. They almost looked like a dragonfly. The ones up here don't. I mean, I'm sure there's different species, of course. The ones up here don't. They don't bite or anything. I know that. It's one of my irrational fears, dude. It's like, you know how you have like an irrational fears or irrational beliefs and shit? This is one of them. This is one of mine. Like I don't have, like, I'm getting over it, but this one was so big, it overrode anything about my rationality. It's like, no. It was just like, no. In fact, I have that corpse, like, here. I bet you could, like, see it pretty good if I just, yeah, there it is. It's right there. Hold on. I mean, it's crumbled up in the fucking ball, but, I mean, that thing was a beast, dude. That thing was a beast. It was a beast, I tell ya. You should have laid him outside. You know, I would've, but there was no way I was gonna be able to. Like, and there was no way that, like, it kept flying over here, like, far. That's big as fuck. Yeah, I told you, dude. The thing was about yay when it was alive. The only reason why it's crumbled up into a little ball is because it died. And I smacked that bitch. I smacked that bitch with a fucking, swatter. I mean, I didn't want to, but it came over one too many times over to my safe space bubble, dude. Alright, good night, man. Dude, it got in my safe space, bro, and I just could not handle that. I was like, nope. 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 I mean, if it was a little one, I wouldn't give as much as his fuck. Like, I generally wouldn't. Like, I'm getting over these, like, this old dude going to bed. He indeed is. He's running away. He's running away because he's realizing I'm insane and I kill things. But yeah, dude, what strain were y'all smoking? I'm still smoking this fucking bag of I don't know what, dude. There's still shit in here. So, I'm pretty sure it's an indica dominant, but I really could not tell you what it is. What he's smoking, probably the same thing, or he's bought some himself, and I'm unaware of what he bought. But we're going to start having to buy some more soon. I'm going to be able to get into one eventually. In fact, I'm going to challenge myself to make this bag last until my 21st birthday so I can just not worry about having to send someone else to fucking go get my weed. Damn, I almost never have luxury of knowing what I'm smoking. Y'all just share weed around the house? Yeah, I mean, what we do is we just put like 40 bucks up on each other and we buy like a fat ounce. And that's what we do normally. I mean, when Mom used to be doing the same thing too, she doesn't anymore for doctor or medical reasons, for her procedure, for her back surgery and shit. Which honestly I think is bullshit anyway, but whatever. But we all used to put like 40 bucks and get like an ounce. Cool. I assume it's from a dispensary. Oh yeah. I mean, this bag, the weed that's in this bag came from a dispensary. It was just outside and in the back of the area because the dude I got it from, he will sometimes find bags of just flaky shake weed and shit like that, but you'll find bud and nugs in there and shit. And for a while I did straight up have nugs in there, dude. But now I'm just down to the flakes, I'm down to the keef, I'm down to like some stems, way in the bottom. So, I'm just collecting stems in this fat fuck right here, dude. Like, here, let me show you. Like, this thing is straight up full. Out behind the store. Yeah, like normally they lock up, they're like dumpsters and shit, but this one was easy to grab, so he grabbed that one. But normally they will try to not let you do that. God damn. Yeah, dude. In fact, I think we're starting to have surpluses of bud, too. Read my earlier comment. So who else smokes around the house other than you and the old dude? My dad and, I think rarely, I think Brandon might, but I don't know. But it's just mainly me, him, my dad, and my mom is temporarily not because of her weird medical bullshit procedure thing, which I think is just, I think it's just her trying to say, hey, if I can stop, you can too. Because despite her being okay with it, cool, I wish my parents smoked. I mean, it's cool, but they hardly even drink. Yeah, my mom's the same way. My dad doesn't do that anymore because he used to be an alcoholic, and now he's over rehab and shit. So now he detoxed himself and stuff like that. So he's not doing that. He smokes weed instead, which I would much rather him do that than anything else. So, you know, it's fine in my books. I don't give a fuck. As long as he's not drinking and smoking instead, that's fine. Because for him, like, it's straight up an addiction and, like, a struggle for him. And certain people shouldn't just not drink, and he's one of them. Like, I can handle myself, you know, for the most part. And I know I'm not going to do that often, and I don't even like the idea of drinking a lot throughout the whole time. Like, I'll get, buzzed or some shit. Like, I'm not going to say that's not going to happen, because I have been. But to just get, like, obliterated and you don't even remember half the night and you get that fat fucking hangover and shit, nah, man, I can't hang out with that. How high are you? Well, I just started smoking since the stream, so I've got a good buzz going on right now, but I need to smoke some more so I can enjoy myself some more here. So, not too high, but I'm getting there. I'm going up that ladder. I'll turn that down for right now. Out of alcohol until the mead finishes. Damn, dude. Well, hey, at least you can make your own. Like, I definitely got nothing against, fucking drinking at all. Definitely not, I mean, it's just all about moderation, and, and if you know how to handle yourself under, your drink and shit, like, if you can handle your drink, then, I don't see an issue. But if you, and you seem like you handle your shit, so it's like, whatever, have fun, man. Keep making that fucking mead. In fact, I really do generally, I'm like, damn, I wish I could have some. That just sounds good. It's probably going to take a month to ferment as much as it possibly can. Oh, damn, dude. Yeah, it seems like a really cool, long, but somewhat therapeutic process. I'll already be back in Greenville by the time it finishes. Damn, dude. Greenville, huh? Damn. At least that sounds better than boring. There's literally a place called Boring, Oregon here, dude. So it's better than that. I'm gonna go back to making wine some more too. That's what I started off with. Dope. I mean, I'm sure there's easy ways to find out how to make your own alcohol online. I mean, there's like back into Prohibition, there was like fucking senators and shit that were like literally brewed alcohol right in front of the news. Boring, as in drill holes for oil and shit. No, Boring, Oregon is just a small town in Oregon that, I mean, it's just named Boring, Oregon. All you need is sugar, water, and yeast. Oh, damn. Well, yeah, because the yeast will feed off the sugar, and the yeast will give off a byproduct, and that helps with the fermentation with the water, and that kind of mixes all in, and yeah. I mean, I kind of understand the science behind it. It's just that I wonder how you get it all set up to do so. I know it's a town, but maybe it was a place where the bored into the ground for oil. As far as I know, there's not any real oil reserves here. I mean, I know there's a lot of lava flows and shit, so I'm assuming there will probably be mines and stuff, so there's probably a reason for it. People do that and shit in jail, bro. It ain't hard. Well, excuse me for being ignorant. What about gas? Natural gas is like the big thing here. That's definitely the thing here, for sure. Like, there's PGE, which is like the Pacific General Electric, and they primarily run on natural gas. Though, there's been, like, businesses like Solar City and shit that are,
What happened?
Huh? Oh. But then there's, like, companies like Solar City that are, implementing renewable energy sources.
Oh no, that's why I'm listening to music.
PGE is Portland General Electric, and how do you get power? You use energy, and natural gas does energy. So what? Well, yeah, because there's also a hydro plant too. I was actually just about to mention that. I mean, we also have a fat hydro plant that powers Portland on near what used to be Klamath Falls. Now it's like a dam. Looks like something out of Star Wars. This old lava flow that cooled, and now it's just all this black rock. Looks like something out of Star Wars. Yeah, that's obsidian. I did see this prehistoric log flow where there's all this black rock. Yeah, obsidian. Yeah, and Portland's full of it because this used to be like lava plains and shit. Like you can find all sorts all over Oregon and the Northwest in general, like all sorts of different lava flows and lava caves and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. It's really cool. You can even see it sometimes in cliffs and stuff. You can kind of tell where there used to be like old lava flows. It was up on some mountains near the Continental Divide. Yeah, like around there. That sounds about right. Because I think, aren't the Rockies like, I think I remember, they were like the youngest land, but also like the most crumbling looking. It looked like Tatooine. Yeah, it sounded like near Eastern Oregon, because Eastern Oregon has a lot of areas that look like it would come out of Tatooine, dude, for sure. But, and also just like, I'm sure you've been to Crater Lake. You know, I haven't. And you know what? I want to. And when I get a vehicle at some point, I will. I will. Like, I'm going to get everybody, and we're going to go to fucking Crater Lake. Like, I really want to, dude.
Yeah, then when you have to start paying utility bills, you become very familiar with the water company, the gas company, the electric company, the garbage people.
Well, yeah, there's like Waste Management, which is WM. And then there's PGE, and every PGE vehicle I says is like, says something about natural gas on the side if it's like a logo. And then there's the water and stuff. So I mean, like, I'm already familiar with it. You gotta go, man. My dad took me there when I went to Portland. It was awesome. I know, like, I always want, like, I think I've talked about it before. Like, about how much I really want to go there because of how beautiful it is. And I think that used to be I don't remember, it was like a meteorite or a fucking like I'm pretty sure it was a meteorite. There's some craters that are actually like volcanoes that literally like blew up the fucking mountain and there's like nothing left, but I'm pretty sure that's a meteor crater. But it's just so, like, you see, it shows my ignorance on that fucking place. Like, I don't know if it's a meteor or like a volcano crater. We lucked out and got near perfect weather. Oh my god, dude. Like, okay, like, I'm gonna, like, check up, like, month prediction weathers or some shit like that and be like, okay, I'm planning this out because I want to be here on a nice sunny day. Or something like that. Crater Lake is a caldera, collapsed volcano that's filled with rainwater. Okay, so it is a essentially collapsed volcano. Okay. And yeah, I mean, of course, rainwater. I mean, over time, I mean, I don't think with especially, like, lava and volcanic rock, I mean, nothing's really going to, like, soak all the way down through that. There are some protrusions in the center of the lava where the lava is starting to press back up. Oh, shit. It's cool. Like, I mean, I bet if I went there now, and then 20 years later went there, I bet I'll see terrain differences majorly because of that. I mean, that's what I loved. That's what I love about, like, you know, experiencing just being on this planet, dude. Just, like, going to different places, coming back and seeing the differences of just the Earth literally morphing and molding itself. That's like something surreal. Like, to realize, whoa, the Earth is, like, morphing itself. It's crazy. You see it all the time, too. I mean, sometimes it's not even just Earth doing it. Sometimes man does it on itself. Man, the West Coast is so cool. That's why I love it here. I mean, not to brag, but I think the West Coast is best coast. And not just, I don't mean that in, like, society or whatever, or by people. I just mean that in, like, by a lot of different things. Just, I think there's a multitude of factors. A lot of different cool little fun facts about the West Coast, especially the Pacific Northwest, I think. And then, there's just, like, the mountain ranges are just something, just something unique. I mean, the valley here in Oregon with the Willamette Valley, I mean, that's a really unique little biodome here, or like a little biosphere, because, I mean, it's fertile, and I mean, there's a lot of the clouds that get condensed due to the Cascade Mountains, so they all stick here, and a lot of rain pops in here and shit. I mean, it's fun. It's awesome living in this valley. Like, to see some like the Blue Mountains on the west side where it's blocking the coast, and then seeing the Cascades on the east side. That's really cool to be like, wow, we're in just this fat fucking valley on Earth. It's cool. It's really cool.
Kitty plate.
Kitties! Pussy plates! Pussy plates, pussy plates, pussy plates. I'm gonna move over here. I got some tea too. Got some tea. Whoa. There we go. That works. That works. Whoa, whoops. Oops. Accidentally switched the camera. There's this little thing called Wizard Island in the middle. It's black. Oh yeah, a little Wizard Island. Yeah, isn't there like some animals that live on there too? And I know you can get a boat up there. I think because that was something we were talking about last time. What is it? That's gonna be the new peak in a few 100,000 years. I know, dude. Like, it's just birds and a few shrubs. Oh. Yeah, for some reason, I heard, like, there's, like, a small, like, a couple of wolves or something on that island. I'm like, wait. And I thought about it for the longest time. I'm like, is that even true? How, like, what the fuck? How could that be true when they got, like, nothing to eat? Like, if they're stuck on an island and got nothing to eat, they're gonna just die off. So, I mean, unless they're good about hunting birds or some shit, then they'll probably be, like a different breed of wolf that can, like, do super jumps and shit. There's wolves at the bottom of the rims, perhaps, or foxes. I'm sure. You know, I'm sure there's all sorts of different wildlife that likes to come out, and especially at night over there. I mean, we get raccoons, possums. Very, very rarely we'll get coyotes here. It's way bigger than it looks in pictures. Oh, I bet. Like, those pictures look like nothing, honestly, compared to what, you know, it is to see that in person. For real. I mean, if you've been there and didn't see a picture of it, then you can just imagine it. There's wolves in the forest on the sides of the mountain where people aren't. Well, of course. I mean, usually animals like that tend to stay away from man and shit. The Grand Canyon's great, too. I saw the Grand Canyon about 10,000 feet up in the air. I was going to Phoenix, Arizona during Christmas to see some folks. And we flew, not like over it, but we flew next to it. And it was on our side of the, fuselage and shit, so we were able to look out and check it out. And I have a few pictures of it, but it's on one of my old phones that won't charge up for some reason. Like, it's fine. Besides, it's an Apple phone, so the battery's probably fucking shit. And then, so charging it is a bitch, because you can't replace the battery, you can't fucking fix anything about it, it's just a piece of shit fucking thing. I flew into Phoenix, too, around July or June. It was fucking sweltering there. I went in December, and even then, it was fucking sweltering. So, I'm pretty sure it's just a natural swelt zone. It's a sweltering zone of death and heat, and radiation poisoning from sun's rays and shit. That's what Phoenix seems like to me, with a lot of weird cool shit if you can endure the sun and not get skin cancer. Ugh. Pussy! Oh, pussy taking shit back there. God damn it. Come on. It's even worse if sunburn around the mountain areas of northern Arizona, like Flagstaff and whatnot. Oh, damn, dude. Yeah, because that's like sunburn, but you're also in the cold, so you can't tell. You straight up can't tell. Like, you're in the mountains, you got more of that chill air from the higher temperature, or not higher temperatures, a higher altitude. Well, I'm getting high now, but you got like that higher altitude, so you get cooler wind and cooler temperature. You like Flagstaff, bro. It's a little hippie town, northern Arizona mountains, all sorts of cool shit. Not too far from the canyon, too. Cool. Yeah, I probably love There's a lot of cool little towns I'd probably love. Like, Bend, Oregon's another one. It's like a little hippie ski town, resort area. Flagstaff sounds really cool. There's like a few places out in Montana that I know I'd probably like. So, once my dad has been to really cool like ski places and shit around there. Well, speaking of which, hey, what's like the big ski place you went to a lot? What?
Kitty place,
well, I know there's at least one here. Stopped for lunch in Bend. Didn't see too much of it though. Yeah, there's this place called Red Lodge that I went to that's in Montana, and it's like a little old mining town. And it's a really cool place. It's like I have a lot of pictures of that on one of my old phones. I'd probably have to like post them up at some point or something like that on like one of my social media, and because like there was like Main Street had all these cool little shops, and there was even an antique slash gun shop on Main Street, and I went in there, and the owner actually happened to have his daughter be going to Portland, to Portland State University. I'm like, oh shit, that's cool. If I ever happen to just see her or some shit or whatever, then I'll say hey and shit. I think her name was like, I don't even remember her name anyway. I wasn't, even if I did remember, I wouldn't, be blurting it, but they had all sorts of cool shit. Actually, they had the East German service caps, and that's what got started. That started me getting in East German memorabilia. But they had all sorts of cool stuff, and a lot of the weapons that they had that you can buy. Oh my god, dude! Like Kalashnikovs of all sorts of variants, from like a Romanian, Chinese, Russian, Belarusian. All sorts of different AKs, all sorts of different rifles. There was even this revolver carbine that they had, a couple of them too. Now I'm just like, oh my god, there's just so many things I wish I can buy right now. And the best thing of all, it was actually relatively cheap. Like, I mean, unfortunately, a lot of the good guns up here in Oregon are relatively like expensive at like $400 or $500 for like a good rifle, or $300 for like a relatively budget rifle. You ought to see a gun show. Oh, they're fun. Oh, well, there's a lot here. There's not a lot, but there's a big one in Portland that happens once a year, and I gotta check it out at some point, because I could probably get a gun that's really good for like cheap, or barter with a guy. Like I could probably just barter with a dude, be like, yeah, I mean, $1,000. I mean, it's a little spendy up my price. I only got about, I don't know, I only got about $600, man. But tell you what. I can go a little further, go up to 800 for you, for that gun there. Everyone's haggling like an Arab trader. Hey, dude, honestly, haggling and bartering, I love that. Oh, what the fuck? She's calling me, I know. I'll decline that for a second. Anyway, well, I'll end this point really quick before I disappear for like a minute or two. Probably 3 minutes, I have no idea. But, I mean, I like bartering and haggling and shit. I honestly wish markets were more aligned like that. Not like big ones like Walmart or some dumb shit. I mean, like, just like local places, like going to a farmer's market or something like that. Like, you can do little basic barters, or like going to like a town market or some shit, and then, able to trade and stuff. Are you about to leave? I'm not leaving the stream. I'm just going to walk away for like a little bit and probably get food too. Get some food, but someone requires some assistance. So that's what I gotta do. It's part of being a young person, like one of the few able people here, is you get called to do shit a lot. But you got a radio, so it's not like you're gonna be alone.
God bless you.
And plus, Brandon can entertain you if he wants.
And so, once again, we have another time type of warp thing. I mean, think about it, though. The two towers of Hercules said,
Yes.
It just makes you wonder. Yeah, plus Ultra. What?
Yes. Two more things quickly.
Yeah.
Mandela effect. The word goat has changed in the past 2 years. The word goat used to mean, oh my God, he missed the field goal. Oh God, he's the goat. They're gonna kill him. Now the word goat means he's the hero. Now they've changed that on television. They're changing language, Clyde.
Oh yeah.
And please, may I tell you one more thing, please? I like the Haunted Mansion, Pirates of the Caribbean, and Tomorrowland is my third favorite ride at Disney World. Tomorrowland, third favorite ride.
Right.
Yeah, Haunted Mansion, baby. Hey, it's nice to hear your voice. You're doing great, Clyde.
Thank you. I appreciate you calling in.
And I don't know what's going on in Portland, but good God, you need to get a car, man.
I need a what?
A car.
Oh, yeah.
You're always talking about riding the subway and stuff.
Yeah, well, I meet people when I ride the bus. It's not too far away either. I meet a lot of people when I do that. It's a way to talk to people. They like talking, and I like talking to them. I get ideas for shows on the bus. How's that?
Your show is so good. Thank you.
Thank you.
For being on the air.
Thank you for being there and talking about this. Yeah, you brought up the Twin Towers. I had to stick that in too. You're the man. Thank you so much. Remember that. No day shall erase you for the memory of time. And what is inscribed on the towers of Hercules? Plus Ultra. The 2 towers beyond air is the unknown. We'll be back.
Bandito. Oh, I'm back. I have returned with some edible products, Santa Kitty. Ah, fat boy kitty. Just a fat fuck. So you brought your meal. I indeed did. It's just more of these fucking sorbets I'm addicted to now. And fucking pussy's running away like a little bitch. You little bitch. You little birch tree. Is that ice cream? No, well, I mean, yes and no. I don't know what the fuck it is. It's, what brand? It's Open Nature. So, I mean, I don't know what this is. It's like ice cream, but it's not. Ingredients: water, cane sugar, prickly pear puree, pectin, citric acid, natural flavor. So I mean, it's not ice cream, but it acts like it. It's like an alternative to ice cream that's like better in a way. If that makes sense. Like, that's the best way I can describe this fucking thing, but it's really good. It's like I think it's probably more aligned to like a frozen yogurt, but there's something like that. May contain milk, wheat, eggs, soy, peanuts, tree nuts, almonds, cashews, coconut, hazelnuts, pecans, pistachios, walnuts. Yet it has none of those. It just has prickly pear puree. Because it's prickly pear. I don't know. It's good though. It's really tasty. Weed is good. It indeed is, which is why I'm going to continue to smoke some of that. Like, I'm starting to collect like little lids now. Like, there's just little lids of all these just sorbets I keep eating, dude. Ugh. Stab that bitch right there and let it like thaw a little bit so I can actually eat it. Ugh. What were we talking about earlier? I mean, wasn't it like something about bartering or some shit? I don't know. Trying to fucking go back and remember shit. I shouldn't do that. I should just give up. Just forget everything. Just forget my existence. Forget my sense of reality. Just do that. I know I'm at least gonna need. I know for like up. Ooh, what the hell? Ah, something just like stung my fucking thumb, but nothing was on it. I just like had like a weird fucking spasm on my thumb. It was weird. What was that? I missed it. I missed it. Everybody's hagging like an Arab trader at a gun show. Well, hey, I mean, I actually do kind of like bartering and shit. Have you taken Kratom yet? No, I have not. And I know exactly what's gonna happen. You're gonna get triggered there, boy, and you're gonna get all like, "Oh my God, you're not gonna take care of me. What a bitch, you pussy." Ugh. And then I'm gonna be like, "No, it's just 'cause I haven't ordered any and gotten any yet." And you're gonna be like, "You're just a bitch, just procrastinating." Remember, I know how this is I know how this is going. Might as well just let it happen right now. I'm trying to convert you. I know, and I am appreciating that conversion because I do want to try it. I like legitimately want to. It's not like I'm just holding off for no reason. It's just that I am using my money to invest in other shit right now. That's just the main thing. Because I'm trying to, you know, with getting paid with what little I do get every month. I mean, it's technically every week, but I mean, might as well be like every month because I don't really spend too much within the weeks. So, I mean, just like with the frugalness of how doing that shit, you know, I mean, especially with like the few major investments I need to make in right now. You know, it's just my money prioritizations. I mean, hey, when I have math anxiety, I can die when I try it. You'd be ammunition for DA, and Big Pharma could call it to be illegal. Yeah, totally. Maybe it's better if you don't try it. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna have an anxiety attack over shit. Like, I don't really get an anxiety attack over at least weed. I mean, I don't like. I mean, being more comfortable with trying new things. I mean, when it comes to like food or just anything, honestly. I'm kidding. I know. I mean, there's no way that. I mean, kratom can't like literally kill you in itself. You can like have kratom in your system and die, but it's not because of it. Kratom is endowed and doesn't make you anxious. Exactly. I'm like, there's no way kratom's gonna do that. I'm just thinking to myself, kratom don't do that. If anything, it's probably gonna make me more social and more uppity. And well, I guess like downer, but more. For me, it'll be more kind of uppity because I'll be more open with people, or at least more open to talking and communicating and stuff like that. I mean, I have no idea. I don't know how it would affect me anyways. I mean, it's just matter like. Even if it ain't like a green or a Bali type of mixed strain or whatever, I'm just probably gonna order something at least just to try it. And if it ain't the one I want, then I'll just try a different one. I mean, that's why it's like weed. There's different strains of it, and if you don't like a certain strain, use a different one. There you go. So, if I don't, I'll get like a little bit, and if it's something I actually do like, then I'll just continue to get some of it. Like take a little samples, little sample sizes. See how that goes first. What's your favorite strain? When it comes to weed, oh man. I mean, there's strains I've had like once or twice that I do like remember like the high of it and everything. But then there's strains that I've taken pretty regularly that I've liked a lot. And that's a hard one, honestly. I don't know which one would be my favorite just because I've been smoking this fucking bag for the longest time. I haven't been diverse in my been more diverse of my strainage like I used to. So I would probably say there's this strain called Quantum Kush that Khalifa, a local dispensary here, sells for like 45 and half an ounce or a quarter ounce, actually, my bad. And it's my great grandma used to dip snuff. Ever seen snuff? I haven't seen it, but I have heard of it. But damn, I've heard about it, but I don't know a lot about it, but I'm aware of its existence as being a thing, but not beyond that really. I don't know too much about snuff. I know snuff films, but not like snuff. It's like chewing tobacco, but that you take it with a spoon. Huh? Okay. So in a way, so basically it's like chewing back tobacco, but you just like take it with a spoon and then just like chew it that way. Or is it like this powder? I don't know. It's popular with old Appalachian people like her and over in Scandinavia. I actually remember I met up with these people in Portland that had this like Swedish type of chewing tobacco. Well, actually it wasn't a chewing tobacco. You just stuck it like under your lip and just let it sit there. And I think it was actually called snuff, if I remember right. So actually I might have seen it and tried it before once. They call it snus in Swedish. It's snus, there you go. Yeah, it was called snus. So yeah, I guess I have tried it and used it before. That's what snuff is. Alright. I have to go back and be right back because the dog is being fucking annoying and wanting her ass out, so hold up. Shut up! Oh my god! Shut up! What a thought. What a bloody thought. You don't really chew it, you just let it sit there. Yeah, that's what we did. And I wouldn't say I got like a buzz off it or nothing, but I got like a definite change in a definite change, you know what I mean? Like, it was mainly like a super tingly sensation on the lips and in my mouth, really. That was about it. But, yeah, but so now that I remember, I actually have tried, snuff, but, snus, snuff, whatever. I mean, I remember I did actually try it once, so I was lying earlier. I was spreading fake news. I remember American snuff being a fine powder. All right, so yeah, I think what I had was like a powdery. It was like this bag with like a lot of like powdery, leafy tobacco shit in there, obviously. So, but yeah, it's pretty. You know, it's really interesting, like how there's like all sorts of different ways to like intake tobacco and shit. Like it's so cultural, basically. I'm sure there's some small difference between American snuff and Swedish snus. Oh, I bet. I mean, two different, totally different regions entirely, and one region's just vast too. So I mean, even American snuff could be slightly different depending on where you go. So my grandpa still dips it. Well, shit. I mean, honestly, not necessarily snuff, but like skull chewing tobacco. Huh. Yeah, I mean, it's honestly like I've seen what chewing tobacco and stuff like that can do, like to the mouth, honestly. So I personally want to do it again. You know, just do it that often or at all. It's just like, I've seen people not have like jaws anymore, and then just have like this weird deformed face because they had to get like half their face removed due to cancer. And it's just like, nah, I'm good. I don't need to know. I don't need that to happen. For some magical reason, he doesn't have fucked up teeth. For some magical reason, it seems like he doesn't have like fucking mouth cancer. Like, holy shit. Like, damn. He's a procrastination. He's a pescatarian though, and exercises. Well, so I guess like I mean, if you are like able to be at least aware and keep your body healthy and shit, then for the most part you should be good, you know. Like, I mean, that doesn't negate the fact you can still get mouth cancer and shit, but if you're like actually trying to take care of yourself and stuff, I mean, you know, maybe it's not like, because I exercise too and shit. And even doing spliff bowls and just regular weed and all this shit, and you know how much I cough up little luggies and shit. You know, well, it's not like often, but I mean I do. You know, it's like I don't have like shortness of breaths or nothing like that. So I mean, I guess if you do actually take care of yourself and make sure you keep up on yourself, I mean, eat like, or you know, do exercises, especially like cardio too. Even if you do smoke in it, I'm sure it helps alleviate some of that shortness of breath, or just like, you know, just trying to breathe or whatever. But the only time I've ever had that problem was when I got that viral infection. So, and I mean, you've seen how that happens. I mean, or not how it happened, but you've seen the 3 streams that was just like fucking awful for me. A little town that lives near Atlanta offered to change their name to Amazon if Jeff Bezos would move their headquarters there. I've heard about that. Like, there was like some contest or some shit to like have the Amazon headquarters move to like Seattle or like some other places or whatever. And it's just like, I mean, honestly, that just seems like a symptom of just how much like the corporate oligarchies and shit have really exploited us, to the point that we're like, please, Jeff Bezos, please come over here, please recognize us as a thing, please recognize us and exploit us as people. It's just like, man, it's just like, I mean, in a way, that just seems sad. It's just like, you're gonna name yourself after a corporate, monopolizing, oligarchical, exploitive fucking company. Like, damn, dude. Yeah, it's called Stonecrest. See, that actually sounds kind of cool, because, shit, that sounds like there's a cool backstory to this town. Like, wow. Stonecrest, and you're gonna change it for fucking Amazon? Dude. How impoverished are those people there, dude? It's basically a mall town that expanded and swallowed my grandparents' little town and my mom grew up in. Mall town, see, that's probably it there. It's a mall town, so some big corporate companies got together, made a mall, routed out all the little businesses and stuff in the town. People started moving in because you need extra people for this fat fucking mall. And then, I mean, look what happened. The town is literally named after a mall. That area he lived in was called Lithonia. Oh, that's even better. Lithonia, dude? Dude, I would love to live in a town called Lithonia, dude. Wow. I mean, Stonecrest, wow. So Stonecrest is after the mall. Lithonia was solved by a town named after a fucking mall. God damn, dude. See, like, look how corporatized America is already, dude. I mean, people are trying to do shit. It's called Lithonia because there's a rock quarry there. Dude, that just sounds like some fucking, like, that sounds like a medieval, like, nobles, like, family, dude. like the House of Lithonia. Like, it sounds like a Greek word for stone is lithos. Damn. I love Greek. I mean, that just sounds like a fucking awesome town, dude. Like, the name of that place, like, dude, that just sounds like a cool name for a town. Like, we gotta, like, I gotta, like, totally... I wish I could visit it now. It's swallowed up by a mall, so it's just like, damn, like, can't really, like, appreciate it anymore. It's just gone. It's been corporatized. Instead of, like, having a cool name, like, it sounds like it really sounds like a European town or some shit. It's just literally a little country town that's about an hour from Atlanta. Well, I mean, it sounds cool, so fuck it. I will go to it. Like, I mean, if there's a town, you know, I've always thought about doing trips of going to these small little towns that just have interesting names and just going to them. Just not even in America, but anywhere. Just these tiny little small towns and make a road trip and dot all these little towns and just go the quickest route between all of these places and just, you know, and just make a big fat circle, you know, or some shit like that. You know, Canada, I mean, Mexico too. Well, maybe not Mexico because it's cartels, but I mean, if it was better, maybe even there. But hell, I would do it in Europe too if I had an opportunity. Why not? I mean, like there's a town in Austria called Fucking. I mean, I want to go there. I hope they have like a, you know, a general store where you can like get like honorary like signs of fucking Austria, dude. And guess what? I'm not even saying it as a swear because that's the name of the town, literally. Fucking Austria. Because it's fucking Austria. Apparently my grandpa used to know someone who sold weed, lol. It's pronounced fucking in German. Fucking. It's fucking Austria, mate. It's fucking Austria. Fuck. Well, fucking is supposed to rhyme with booking. Fucking and booking. I don't know why it's named that, but fuck it. It's fucking Austria, dude. It's fucking Austria. That's how it is to me now. And actually, they straight up had to replace their like entrance and exits to their town with stone, fucking signs instead, because people literally kept stealing the signs because it said fucking. That was it. That was about it, and people kept stealing them. So it's like, you know what? Let's just carve fucking in a stone and do that. We'll have to go smoke weed in Lithonia, dude. I would probably be like, I'll probably get so high and think I'm like out of like some D&D fucking roleplay, like that. Like I feel like that's how it would start ending up. Like in the end of it, just be like D&D LARPers or some shit. Atlanta is a cool place. Oh, I bet it would be pretty cool to go out and chill in Atlanta. I mean, there's a lot of places I want to go chill at. There's also Stone Mountain near Lithonia. Oh, cool. Get stoned on Stone Mountain. Dude, like, well, like, if you ever come back here, I'm gonna plant, it's just a massive fucking mountain that's just a huge rock. Oh my god, dude. It's just one fat fucking rock. Oh my god. Well, isn't that what mountains are? Just fat rocks that just protrude out of the earth? With, like, rocks on it. Because isn't that what just a mountain is anyway? It looks like a big gray rock that's 1,000 feet high. Oh, so it literally looks like a fucking rock. Like, literally. It's not just like this jagged fucking thing. But there's no dirt and trees on it. So it's just literally just this fat fucking rock. It's like a super rock, dude. Oh my god. Damn. Well, damn, dude. It's just literally super rock. Stone Mountain's just it's just literally a fat rock. It's not even like, it's just a big stone. Damn, dude. Imagine how long it took for that thing to morph and to shape up there. Like, that thing had been underwater for the longest time for it to be like that. Just this fat fucking stone, dude. Damn. Like, and I thought Oregon had really crazy geography, but damn, that sounds, or geology, but damn, that sounds intense. Just this fat fucking rock. Ugh. Man. I mean, there's a few small trees near the top. You can either walk up there or ride a cable car. I'd rather walk that. I mean, honestly, like, when it comes to, like, traversing mountains and shit, I would love to just walk them and hike them instead. I mean, because then you can just, like, look back, you know, from your, like, progress and look down and be like, damn, I climbed all that right now. Like, there's something about it just, you know, being on the mountain yourself and just feeling that mountain up. They blast laser shows on the side, and there's a little theme park around it, along with parks and lakes and picnic areas. Place to go camping, too. Oh, shit, so this place is, like, set up with some shit, dude. Damn, this fat, like, everyone wants to embrace the will of the Fat Rock, and just, like, have, like, theme parks, camping locations, fucking raves, and laser shows. It's like, we must praise the fat stone, praise thee the stone, praise thee the stone. That's what I'm imagining. Imagine, like, a cultist of, like, stonists. They call themselves the stone people, and they just, like, in their religion is stonism. Oh my god, dude. It's the same when you stand on top of it. It's just like being on top of this big round rock and you can see for miles around. Dude, like, I mean, it'd be a crazy place to do shrooms. Oh, I bet, dude. Like, I mean, this isn't similar, but I've been, like, going on top of Mount Hood, or, like, you know, like a couple thousand feet near the top, and, like, looking out on, like, basically a 180-degree view of just everything around you. Like, you know, able to see Portland about, like, 80 miles away, just all the lights blinkering from the city. You can see all the tiny little dots of where tiny little towns are, the lights. You can see where, you know, the Twin Sisters, Jefferson Mountain, and everything there, you know. Dude, if there's ever an apocalypse, I'll go to the Atlanta area and start the Stone Mountain cult. Fucking do it, dude. I'll like traverse there and be like a prophet and be like, I have come. I knew there was the stone, the holy stone of Atlanta. It is the Atlantis stone. Hell, dude, even being in the forest or at the lake would be cool enough on mushrooms. Just being in a forest, dude. Like, I want to be like in a forest, like the Tillamook Forest, like the marshy Tillamook Forest. Like, there's shrooms there already, so we can just pick them straight up from the ground and eat them then. And just shroom out in the middle of the forest. Yo, you missed Gregory. Or Greggy. What do you mean who I met? I can't go to... Is this about the Blues Fest? Because there's obviously a reason why I couldn't go. I was at work. Don't rub it in. We baptize people with seltzer on the top of the mountain. Yeah, dude, like, I'll bring, like gallons upon gallons of various different seltzers. George Thorogood. Well... At least I got to listen to the Dusty 45s. There's an old water wheel mill there, too, that you can go inside and look at shit moving around. Cool. Yeah, I've been to, like, I love going to, like, these old mills and old buildings and shit from, like, the 1800s and shit. That's cool. That's really cool. Like, we got a fair share of a lot of those type of buildings here. It's near the campgrounds, kind of. Cool. I mean, it would be, I would assume it's probably near campgrounds, so people can just, like, walk over from the campgrounds to go there. We are getting lit at 24-hour Waffle House. Tremendous. I hope you're getting, like, the waffles and maple syrup with chicken strips, dude. Chicken and waffles. Gotta get that chicken and waffles, bro. If you're ever, by some chance in the Southeast, just hit me up. Oh, dude. Like, I'll, you know, Harley bid salutations. They have Waffle House in Oregon? I'm actually kind of surprised, too. I was like, a Waffle House? Okay, cool. But, holy shit, I didn't think they were literally at a Waffle House. But yeah, I guess we do. We have Chick-fil-A up here. I wish we had Whataburger. We have a Five Guys, like, I mean, we got a fair share of things that, you know, are starting to spread out here. Finally. Like, Whataburger needs to fucking make an expansion over here. Like, I'm gonna make please. I'll be like, I don't care if I'm your only customer. I will literally go every day if you move here. Like, literally. I'll find out where you are and take my time to go there and get a fucking Whataburger. It's on Powell next to the Ross Island Bridge. Oh! I think I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, man, but you're welcome to hit me up anytime. I ain't got shit going on. It's cheap down here, too. Sweet. Yeah, like, I'll probably put aside like $300, put and then like an extra 100 for gas, and just fucking go on a fat road trip and shit, dude. That's what I want to do. Like at least once a year, I gotta have like this fat fucking road trip I want to do. At least once a year, dude. And then like just anywhere, just like sometimes I don't got a destination. Let's just go this way and see where it takes us. How about that? Get some camping gear, because hell, why not go camping while we're at it too? If that ends up being a thing, or just or do like a specific trip, like go down the 101 all the way down the coastline, or go from or just take fucking road trips down to Texas. Or if I do that, I'd probably even make an extra little hop down over the other places in the South. You gotta do the Appalachian Trail sometime. Okay. Yeah, alright, if I ever do a road trip and I'm going to Texas, I'm gonna go make an extra trip towards, like, more east and just go out that way and just head back and just, take this fat circle. Because, I got folks in Texas, I got folks in Montana, so I could plan that out. It doesn't go through South Carolina, but it starts in northeast corner of Georgia. Oh, shit. The Appalachian Trail is ducking awesome. Because it's ducking awesome. Or is it fucking awesome? Is it fucking Austria awesome? Fucking. Is it fucking awesome? Ah. Damn. I'm officially blitzed. Been blitzing. Fucking Blitzkrieg. I'm gonna fucking Blitzkrieg this goddamn prickly pear fruit. Center like reminds me of this fucking band called like the Death Stars. They're basically like if Marilyn Manson and Rammstein had a baby, and they're from Sweden. Back when Europe and North America were in the same continent, the Appalachians are part of the same mountain range as the mountains in Britain and Scandinavia. I could see that. I totally see that. When it comes to like geography and shit, or geology, I kind of get them two mixed up. Whatever, fuck you. But it's like really cool, like to kind of see where the Earth actually like was once, Pangea and shit, like. And seeing the Scandinavian mountains and seeing Britain, at least the Highlands and Scotland, I can see that mountain range. Like, I could see where they used to connect. And then you got North America with the Appalachians, and it kind of branches off a little, and it just hugs the East Coast. Like, yeah, I can see it. I see it. I see it. I see that narrative that Earth is pushing. It's trying to tear us all apart, make us divided. It's fucking Earth, dude. You think it was the globalists? No, it wasn't the globalists. It wasn't fucking the Bilderbergs. It wasn't Alex Jones. It wasn't Ben Shapiro. It was literally the Earth. It's the Earth. We need to nuke the Earth and save the human race. And we need to get off this fucking planet and to just nuke it. It's seltzer. You know what? How could I have been so blind? It was fucking seltzer. Shapiro alert. Oh my god. But guess what? You can't even call me leftist on that, because I'm telling you, we should nuke the Earth. Fucking get off this planet that's trying to kill us like a cancer. And like make colonies all over. Everywhere. Doesn't even matter if we can actually literally survive there or not. We need to take our chances and just do it everywhere. Everywhere! It's like spreading our seed. It's like we're man-whore or some shit, just going just jerking it all over everything and just getting that splurging all over the place. We need to just go everywhere. Plant our seeds in the space and in this galaxy. And then we need to nuke this Earth that is trying to kill us like cancer. Can't you see we must preserve this race? Can't you see that it is the Earth that is trying to kill us? It's fucking Earth, man. What if Kyle turns out to be a corpus elite plant trying to lead leftists astray? God damn. Is it double agent for the globalists? Oh my god. Dude, that conspiracy, bro. That conspiracy, bro. Holy shit. Like, I don't even know where to start with that. Well, I guess it started with seltzer. What's next? Big waffles? Because he eaten waffles on air before. I remember that. What's next? Fucking big transhumanism? Showing off that he doesn't have legs but a hovering pad for a fucking torso thing. Like a belt. Like a hovering pad belt. I mean, you know Big Seltzer's funding that because he got an upgrade too. When he got an upgrade for his show, he didn't just get a show upgrade. He got a fucking hover pad upgrade. He got a fucking hover pad chair, so he's now indefinitely in a chair. He can fucking look badass all the time, sitting on his throne like the fucking globalist he is. Man, we're catching up with Kyle, dude. It's gonna catch up with him. It's only a matter of time. He lives only an hour from New York City. A lot of American biggest and most important decisions happen in New York City. That's right, dude. That's right. I mean, he lives there. So it's only like, the connections are there, bro. The connections are there. You just gotta see it. You just gotta dig deep. You gotta dig it. You gotta dig in. When you find it, dig your heels in and fucking make a stand. And fucking fight for your right to nuke the earth, because that is what the seltzer, globalist, big waffle, big seltzer, frog, gay agenda of the Democrats is pulling. What makes you think he isn't some Wall Street meeting room every Saturday? That is right. Because what if just like what if it was all fake news? What if everything just was pure? What if the neoliberal agenda was the pure swan? What if we were all wrong? What if we were wrong, man? Like God Empress Hillary might have actually been the true leader we needed. It might have been the Empress herself. The lizard Empress herself, Hillary. I think we were led astray. We were. Oh my god, it's connecting now, dude. Kyle, Big Seltzer, Big Waffle, living in New York City near Wall Street. And all the big happenings happen there. No legs. Just this progressive agenda that he's pushing. It's connecting, man. What if Kyle gets exposed by WikiLeaks? Oh my god. It's only a matter of time. But we know who the leaker would, though. Because he only really truly works with one other person, though. He doesn't work with anyone else besides, maybe doing some deals, but, he wins in the end, Kyle thinks he has one thing up his sleeve. His legs were lost in a helicopter crash while he was an agent in a shadow war in Africa. Yeah, dude, he was trying to find ways to exploit the Big Seltzer, and get the Big Seltzer and Big Waffle narrative to spread and exploit the fucking people in Africa, dude. And fucking Boko Haram fucking RPG'd his helicopter, dude. And I mean, as soon as that happened, I mean, what else could he do besides just talk about and and come back home and lead America straight, like we all when he first made his first video, that was him in his recovery room. That was him out when he was out in the field. I mean, look how dark and dim it was, dude. You don't think that's like some military camp in some African nation that's at night? It has to be. He was cutting a deal on Wall Street on behalf of African dictator while trying to raise the value of seltzer stocks and Big Waffle stocks and fucking transhumanist science stocks or whatever the fuck, if that's a thing. He's trying to hide the true Earth narrative too. The truth to Earth narrative, trying to eliminate us. They want Earth to fucking wipe out the human species so they can fucking then do something about it later, so then only they can fucking expand the human race with their own agenda. But it won't work. We are onto them because we are the people. And they will not break our will. We are onto you, Kyle Kulinski. We are onto you, and you are our enemy. Sorry, I let my Alex Jones come out there for a second. Shit. But gotta cool down there. He's lucky that Black Hawk crashed didn't kill him. I know, right? Black Hawk Down is a fake movie. Because you want to know why? Kyle was not in the movie. And there also, he wasn't in any the official reports. But we know. It all ties together. It just all ties together. Connect the dots. That's what you need to do. Connect the dots. I mean, he's also a Polish, isn't he? An Italian or some shit? So he's also Jewish. So it's also a Zionist agenda. So not only is there a big seltzer agenda, a narrative to push a policy of no legs, and the pseudo-progressive agenda, and also just pushing this Wall Street narrative. He is also a Zionist. He just likes to push this idea. But we really know that he is actually a Zionist, because he is also Jewish. He wants to protect his people. He just wants to create more divide, so people will get more divided against each other, hate each other, instead of uniting against him and against these evil Earthists. They're not globalists, they're Earthists, because the Earth wants to kill us, of course. So, if globalists, at least they want to fucking save the Earth for themselves. But Earthists, they want to destroy us with this Earth. He didn't even get hurt in Mogadishu. He just lost his legs in the second crash in Sudan. Oh, fuck, bro. See, you know more about this than I do. You know more about it than I do. It's like, fuck, bro. See, sometimes you just get fed fake news because someone's trying to push a narrative because they actually work with him. When you look down the rabbit hole of all that money, with all that money being spent, when you go down right to it, it goes straight to Kyle Kulinski. That's where it goes to. I need to calm down. I need to take a hit. This is insane, man. You know, how far does it truly go? How far does it go? You know, because I don't even know. And I just remembered I had a donut in the freezer that is not finished being eaten. And I'm going to also bring that out to eat as well. Because it was fucking that Earthist narrative to try to make me pretend or not remember that I had that donut. It's just a fucking narrative, man. See, they got telepathic technology to try to make you forget, trying to make you dumb. You see, this technology and shit, they just make that to make you dumb. So they can fucking push their agenda and their narrative against you. That's what it's about. That's what it truly is about. It's not about fucking corporations. It's not about Alex Jones. It's not about George Soros or the Rothschilds or whatever the fuck, or the Koch brothers, Wall Street. It ain't all truly about that. It's about the Earthists and about Kyle Kulinski's narrative. Fucking big seltzer. Well, I guess it is also about Wall Street because he works with them too. Not about John Podesta either. Damn straight it ain't. He's not even. He's just a pawn. He is just one of the puppets being played to make it, to put on a play for us to make it think that is the real deal. But no, it digs deeper. What do you think the deep state truly is? Why do you think Kyle tries to push the narrative of the deep state? Wonder what Alex Jones is up to. I don't know, but he's not pushing the true narrative. He has his hearts in the right place, but he does not know the truth. He does not know the truth. But his heart is indeed in the right place. What the fuck are we doing? What are we doing? God damn it. I can't keep this up. Oh my god. What the fuck? I'm getting that donut though. Holy shit. Ugh. I gotta have to wait for this thing to thaw too now. Jones is a retard. Well, luckily, everything I was saying was sarcasm. And satire. A donut? Yes, it is a maple bar with a nice little extra drizzle of chocolate. It's actually pretty good. I've been getting into maple bars. I used to not like them, but now I love them. So, that's all I've been getting now. I guess I'm starting to grow old, and I guess the older you get, the more you enjoy the shit you didn't like as a kid. I don't know. That is my philosophy. but not really. But I mean, you know, it might be a little bit. I think that's kind of partially true because your taste buds do change over time. So, I mean, I used to, for some reason, not like maple bars, but now I like them. So, and also I used to not like cheese and period, but now I like cheese, or at least certain cheeses. Some, you know, some I'm like, all right, you know, I can be okay with it, but for the most part, you know, I still don't like it. But hey, I'm opening up to it. You know what I mean? Kaz said he used cocaine in the past. Maybe he's meeting with the deals with the cartels. That is right. He also has the cartel narrative. Oh, there's a cartel narrative as well. And also, I cannot believe that telepathic technology works so goddamn well. Because it made me forget for a minute. It made me forget. But you reminded me. Not only is it a big seltzer narrative and a big waffle narrative, and to push the agenda, to push no legs on everybody for, you know, full transhumanism. And not only is there a Zionist agenda, but he's also working for the Wall Street and the cartels? Holy shit, when will it end? When will it end? Holy fuck. Oh. The more he gets exposed, the more it will truly catch on to him. When will the CIA actually do their due diligence and fucking actually do us right? But no. Maybe it's because they actually work for them too. It's because they are also puppets. They're all puppets. That's what they all are. That's because this globalist agenda is all puppetry. It's the Earthist agenda. That's what it truly is. Because that's what Earth wants to do. Just kill us all. Divide us and spread us apart. Back when that first premise, remember? Because look how Earth just divides us. It makes us want to destroy everybody. That's what it wants us to do. And kill us all with its own narrative. But no, we will not let it happen. Thank God he has his earbuds in. Ever seen Razor Fist's gun? He has a CNI-6. I have not, but that sounds cool. CNI-6 seems like it's a very easily to get gun because there's also not only a German variant, but there's also a Chinese variant. So you got two different variants of the same gun. So, that's cool. I'd like to have a C96 too at some point. Well, tits. Look what you did. Look what you did, damn it. Fucking tipped over bowl. They aren't made anymore except for reproductions, but there were many countries that made variants of the design. You know, I'm sure there were. I'm sure there's other variants. I'm sure it wasn't just the Germans and the fucking Chinese. It was reliable, but felt awkward in the hand, especially by modern standards. Well, yeah, because it was literally a broom handle for a fucking, like, stick, for a handle, basically. I mean, that wouldn't be the most comfortable thing to hold. If it was, like, ergonomic, sure, but it wasn't the most ergonomic gun. It's got this little thin little thing for a grip. Yeah, it's just like this thin little round thing for a grip. It's just like, it's like, it's like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, how do you do that? How? How? Oh, the other way. Other way this time. Oh, that's why. The changings of the shit box. Oh, shizzles. Oh god, that wasn't the most pleasant smell I've smelt in a while. That's the most unpleasant smell. There's carbine variants too with a stock and long barrel with foregrip. I want one of those. Now that carbine variant of the gun, that looks dope, dude. I've actually seen those, and not in person, but I've seen pictures of it, and I'm like, dude, where can I find one? Because I fucking want one, dude. Like, for real. Those guns, now those look cool. I lived with cats before. I don't miss the shit boxes at all. I love cats. besides when they have to use the restroom. Because they literally are basically living chemical weapons. Aren't cats basically living chemical weapons when they have to take their, waste?
Smell bad, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, they're living chemical weapons when they want.
Although it's much better than dogs, I think, as far as cleaning up after them, because the dogs, you have to get everyone when they do it.
Yeah, I mean that. Yeah, I mean you can train a dog to use the litter box, but you have to like straight up dedicate the time to train them and shit. But I mean, yeah, but for the most part, that's basically that. You have to like pick up after your dog and shit. I mean, but they at least don't smell that bad.
Unless you live in the country and you just let them run in your yard.
Oh, that works too. That works too. I mean, yeah, because at least they don't smell that bad. I mean, they do. I mean, shit in general smells bad, but when it comes to like animals, like cats or dogs, cats have the worst shits. I've always would take up my dog's places where you wouldn't have to clean up. Yeah.
I think dogs do, but cat pee definitely smells the worst.
Oh God, yeah, dude. Oh.
Dog shit smells terrible. I hate dog shit.
Oh, I do too. I mean, shit in general is terrible.
Yeah, any kind of shit I avoid.
Yeah, I mean that's just my golden rule. No pun intended with the gold. But yeah, like I mean, though I think when it comes to like the levels of like what's worse, I just think cats are worse when it comes to their shit and piss. That's just me. I think they're just like livable chemical weapons. They're just living chemical weapon bombs. And it's worse when, sometimes they get territorial and decide to plop it where it's not a litter box. Because then it's stuck in the fucking ground or the floor or whatever the fuck. That's not fun. They also have holsters with detachable stocks. Oh, I know about the C96. C96 is a really cool gun. Like, also there's variants that could go full auto that have the stock. There's the carbine variant. I think there was a carbine variant with like a little scope on it too, if I remember right. But I mean, C96 is a pretty awesome gun. The whole holster can clip onto the grip. Yep. Just like, just slide it in there. Oh my God. I've seen scoped ones on the internet. Alright, so I was right. There are. Yum. I wonder who the second individual is here. You have not spoken a single word, second individual. The second individual situation speaketh or never be heard. I wonder who it is. Carl, entice him. Second individual. There is. It's been hiding amongst the shadows this entire time. Normally I do that in social public areas. I wonder what Brett's up to right now. Oh my God. I mean, I'm subscribed to him to see what's going on with him, but I haven't checked in a while. I could guarantee, but this last time I checked, he uploads like 2 or 3 videos a day or some shit like that. Or at least like once a day. He's pretty consistent right now, so I'm pretty sure he's just uploading videos of random shit. Because what else is he gonna fucking do? Because no one's gonna want him to go on their shows or whatever, because you have to fucking pay him. Like, I'm pretty sure I could probably trick him if I could. But, I mean, it's Brett Keane. It's probably easy. But, I mean, like, it's like, no, like, I mean, he's quite literally, it's like you're beating a dead manatee. I would say horse, but for this case, manatee. Like, you're basically beating a dead manatee to mush. But it's fun to rack on it every now and then. You kind of point at this little mushy manatee thing and just laugh at it. Like, that's what the DFF episode was of the manatees. It was kind of it was a bait and switch, trolling the chat, but also kind of poking fun a little bit. Subtlety. It's like little subtleties. Yeah, he's about halfway between you and I geographically. Yeah, he's in, like, Missouri or some shit. We should have a meetup in Festus. Just have it right in front of his house and just not warn him about it. Just have all these fans, just have all of our fans just chill out. Have our audience just chill there and be like, what's up? Oh, hey, Brett Kane, how you doing? Yeah, we're having a meetup. We didn't know where to we all didn't really know where to go, so we just stopped all here. We just, like, put a GPS point, put a random spot. I guess it happened to be with you, Brett King, so hi. just troll the fuck out of him, dude. Even though it was all choreographically planned to just be there. Oh my god, even with the ice, the icing just fucking slurps all over me.
Wait a minute.
Oh my god, bandit boy.
What?
Bandit boy, oh my god. Oh.
He came back from a good hunt.
He did. He came back from the, well, good night of the hunt. I wonder how often he smokes weed. It depends how much he makes Dorn go get weed for him. Because you know good goddamn well he is not getting weed for himself. There's no way he's left his house. I'm getting that fat fuck. Fat boy! Hello, boy. Wah! Look at this little fat bastard. Look at that fat bastard. Hi. That little pretty man. Jesus Christ, just imagine what pod punk dealer Dorn or Brett must buy from. Oh my god. I don't even want to know, bro. It's just probably some other fat fuck who just, like, has, like, one plant that, like, has, like, no ability to get high off of, and they just, like, share it amongst each other. Like, they don't even buy it, they just, like, have, like, this weird deal going on or some shit. Like, where Brett gets cucked by fucking this dude with Dorn, and he doesn't even realize it. He's like, Dorn, go to, like, Jimmy's and fucking go get that weed for us. And she's like, okay. He fucking goes out. He's assuming she's just spending some cash for it, but what's really going on, he's getting cucked from behind, bro. Doesn't even realize it. Well, I guess that's just essentially just straight up adultery, but for the sake of this, we'll just say he's being cucked. Just fuck it. Like, oh my god. I know, like, it must just be some weird, ugly, just slightly less ugly dude. A slightly less ugly Brett King type of dude. I just feel like that's what's going on. What's his current channel? It's like God TV Radio, Brett Keane, something like that. I mean, I have to go back and check. Delicioso. But we'll definitely have to actually legit review some of his videos and just straight up list, just see what, well, just to see what we could find off of this dude. Like, is there something that we can still get off him? You know what I mean? Like, is there something that we can still just get off of Brett Keane? Is there something that we can find that is even worth it? Like, we'll do it for, like, I know I'm gonna do it for a little bit just to really see, just to genuinely see if we can continue the legacy. But if it ends up just really just being like, oh my god, this is more torture than anything else, then I'm like, alright, I don't know if we're doing this anymore. Like, even if we contact this bastard, there's no way we're doing it. It's just like, oh my god. I honestly wouldn't trust the guy, but I smoke a bowl while playing Steam with Brett. I mean, you know, like, I'd smoke. He's rather interesting. Like, you know, despite his, like, whatever the fuck, like, you know, despite, like, his bullshit, weird, scammery bullshit or whatever, and his fraudulence, I mean, at least what he says is somewhat weirdly interesting, you know what I mean? Like, there is something about him and about what he, like, talks about that's just peculiar. And while it might mostly just be bullshit or, what, you know, just some fucking gibberish nonsense for the most part, I mean, there's some sprinkled interesting things he talks about, and, you know, that's what I want to find. Is just those really interesting things that he kind of talks about, and not even just to roast on, but just to see, you know, just to kind of go off, you know, and see what we talk about on it. You know, like, if there's some shit that's actually generally somewhat interesting, it'll be you know, maybe there would be an interest to, you know, check him out or whatever some more, but, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I still don't trust him whatsoever. I don't honestly really believe a single thing that comes out of his mouth, but, I mean, it's still interesting to listen to. I mean, you know, just, you still can't take that away. It's very, he's a very peculiar individual situation. But I mean, yeah. I wonder what the weed's like in Festus. Oh my God, it's probably like related to like Nohi, Idaho weed, or Nohi, Ohio weed. Because my dad used to live in Ohio for a little bit for college and shit, and no, Iowa. My bad, Iowa. Nohi, Iowa. And it's probably, I'm sure it's somewhat related to that. Because my dad used to be in Iowa. You lived in Iowa? No, my dad did, because he went to Iowa State University, so he lived in Iowa for a while. And, yeah, it was called Nohi, what was the weed like there? Nohi, Idaho, or Nohi, Ohio was the nickname of that state when it came to weed. So you can imagine, you don't get high off it. It's just fucking literal, just swaggy nothing. Like, you're lucky if you got a buzz off it. Like, my dad liked to joke that he got a carbon dioxide buzz. Iowa? Yep. Like, my dad jokingly says he got carbon dioxide buzzes, not high. He just got high off of carbon dioxide. That's what he likes to joke about. Like, if he comes back in here, I'll ask him about it. But, yeah, I mean, weed there sounded like it sucked. So, I think for Iowa's sake, it needs to just be legalized. Oh, I thought that was him. I was going to ask him. I'm sure it's a bit better now. I bet it is. I mean, besides, you got legal states, and there's some near them. And there's, like, medical states that are nearby. So, you know, I'm sure it's better. I'm sure there's weed that is from out of state that you can get in there. Weed probably sucked awful down here back then, too. Yeah, I mean, because I remember both of my parents, and they lived in both different parts of the country, entirely. They both all talked about how the bud wasn't very great. Got high off it, but not like how it is now. Like they think the shit that's going on now is just fucking crazy. It's kind of funny, but they would always they always talked about that they had to go through the whole process on smoking it, and it's not just like grind that shit up. You load it in a bowl and you smoke it, or you know roll it up in a joint and smoke it or whatever. There was, you know, plucking the buds out. There's de-seeding it, get the seeds out of it. You had to, like, crumble it down to, like, you had to spend a long time to actually crumble all this shit down, and usually it could be, like, damp a little bit. Or not, like, damp, but more moist than dry. But that kind of depended on where they were at and what bud they got at the time. And they all had to go through this long process that took like 30 minutes just to fucking smoke. And it's just like, damn. But, to stop, you know, my dad was more operating with bongs and shit and pipes than joints and shit. Not that they didn't partake in that, while my mom was more of a joint and pipe girl. I mean, she's not a hippie, but she lived like one a little bit. Like, she went to all, you know, she did all the conservative shit, as you know, for her childhood and shit. Like, she went to, like, church all the time. She went to a not Catholic. She's not Catholic. She's a Christian. She went to a Christian college, private Christian college and shit. I mean, a Bible school, whatever the fuck it's called. I don't know or give a fuck. I don't like it anyway. You know, she did all that fucking shit. So, she wasn't a hippie by any means, but she liked to live like one a little bit. She liked to rebel. Like, you know, she will not admit it, but she was kind of rebellious, honestly. Even now sometimes. And, I mean, I can see it a little bit now, you know, occasionally, but it's not that often. I mean, most of that part of her is just kind of gone, because it's like, who gives a shit? She's up in her ages now. I have not once ever found a seed in my weed. Well, that is weird then, because I get seeds all the time. I have a collection of seeds building up right now, because I'm getting them a lot, especially of this bag. I found like 5 seeds off this bag alone. So, whatever strain it is, I'm gonna have like 5 of them, and you know, and 3 of them might grow, but some might not. How long do you think it will be legalized in South Carolina? I'll probably say maybe by 2020 or 2022 or 2024, and that all kind of really depends on on the fluctuation in politics in America. Like, if in 2018 there's like a dominant blue wave coming in, that will at least probably increase the chances of a federal bill being legalized, considering Trump's position so far with marijuana, specifically his position, because it's going to go straight to him, and Jeff Sessions might try to fuck that up, but Trump doesn't like Sessions that much, and honestly, there's a high turnover rate, so it's only a matter of time before that fuck leaves too. Scott Pruitt just left, and I heard the person replacing him is worse. I have no idea who it is yet. I haven't looked it up. But anyway, like, I mean, if that happens and Trump and they push a federal legalized or at least medically legal bill or something to push towards federal legalization, or at least a decriminalization, then I would probably say around 2020. Because then South Carolina could probably push a bill and have it legalized on their own right, so they can have dispensaries and shit. But if it's decriminalized, I mean, at that point, if it's decriminalized, then there's not much.
Did you ever keep this space clear?
It's always this packed. I mean, with these boxes and shit. I mean, there's not much I can do about it.
They're on my to-do list, okay? Well, come on, girls.
Well, I mean, I'm not even rushed about it. I mean, it's just there. Do you know how to plant? Do you know how to plant a weed seed? Just put it in the dirt, water it, give some good fertilizer and shit. I mean, you got to make sure it's fertilized or something like that. I think there's there's kind of a couple different ways you can do it. Like, I've heard if you can put it in like a damp toilet paper or a damp like paper towel and put it in there and let it sprout its root. Just start off with a little pot to put it in. Well, I mean, there's different ways you can do it. I mean, there's one that's simplicity is best, but you might as well not even start with a little pot. Just put it in a fat fucking pot, because it's gonna grow up to be a big boy anyway, or big girl depending on its gender. But if it's you want the females anyway. But yeah, but I mean, just might as well put it in a big one because it's gonna grow up to be big. So just put it in a big one at that point. What's the point of getting a small one and upgrading every time it gets too big to fit in it? Might as well just get a fat one so it just fits in it for a long time. But anyway, and there's also, but yeah, like I was saying, you can get like toilet paper, just toilet paper, or not toilet paper, paper towels. Have it damp, have it sitting there, and then when it starts kind of sprouting a little root out, put it in there so then it kind of has a direction to go out towards, and you have like a little direction to use. So I mean, there's a lot of different ways you can do it. I mean, I think there's a few other ways you can do it as well, but I mean, essentially just put, make sure it's like, like a, I think just planting it in there and letting it grow out. And there's a lot of different ways you can make it grow healthier, stronger, or like grow faster and shit. I mean, there's a lot with like hydroponics now. I mean, especially here where it's legal, because there's just hydroponic greenhouse shops that you can buy product for making greenhouses and stuff, but they're really for weed. I mean, everything about these places will say it's a greenhouse, but everything about the imagery is pointing to, here's stuff that helps you grow weed. Bandit, no, you fat boy. There's a kitty eating food, you go eat your food. You punk. You furry little thief. You bandit. Well, at least his name upholds. Like, he is kind of a little bandit. He jacks everyone else's food. Hopefully female, yeah. I think male will just look cool just for looks.
He doesn't jack Cleo's food.
Well, she damn straight taught him a lesson, that's right. I mean, because Cleo's like usurped the throne of Scooter. That she usurped that throne. I mean, she doesn't.
It took her a while, but then she's just like, okay, I'll take it on.
Yeah, I mean, she kind of. I mean, she was Yeah, she was processing the passing. I mean, and I think all the other cats had it kind of understand. Bandit, I'm gonna hold you. No, you do not eat other kitties' food. Eat your own. Don't throw that paw up on me. Do not give a little grumble growl. I don't want to hear it. I do not want to hear it, you fat boy. Yeah, you're just gonna watch him eat all of his food, and you're not gonna get a little nibble of it because you're just a little thief.
Just a guess, but I think Bandit already ate all his food.
Yeah. I'm sure you did, because you're a fat little bastard. He's just a fat bastard. Oh my god. You just make so many fat, like, bodily sounds, Bandit. He just makes these, like, sounds, and it's like... How is he... What cat just sits here and lets this happen? Look at him. Like, look at this. Like, look at this fat bastard. Look at him. Like, what cat just lets this happen to him? Like, good lord, this fat bastard. He's just got his legs sprawled out, just sitting here like he's on the couch.
Kitty porn.
Oh, guess so. Don't be harking your food back up. I don't want none of that. I do not want none of that. You hear me, boy? Oh my god. You are just so huge. You're just this fat, flubby little thing. Oh, okay. You ain't going. No. No, you're not going over there. Just leave him alone. Just fuck. You don't get to eat his food. You pig. You little thieving piglet. Do you really want to get in a fight with that gray brick over there, dude? Do you want to get in a fight?
Yeah, this is for as big as he is. He's
Oh, do not growl at my ass. Oh, I'll cut your... Don't be growling. That ain't yours. What do you think you're doing? Don't be growling at me. You ain't losing nothing. You're not losing anything. Nuh-uh, he ain't losing shit. He's just mad because he can't steal. Can't be a little bandit.
What kind of cheese did you steal? I think I got some Swiss. Oh, I got nacho cheese. Nacho cheese? That's not a real cheese. Well, didn't you hear the guy yelling at us when he ran away? Hey, that's nacho cheese.
What do you think happens after death? Fuck if I know. I mean, my most reasonable guess would say is returning to a state of non-existence, but I don't know.
No.
I mean, I don't know. Like, I just don't know. Like, I mean, if I had to take a guess... yeah, that's right. Run away, bitch. Like, if I had to, like, take a guess, I would say it would be, like... I think it's unconsciousness. Well, I mean... death is, like, the exact opposite of, like, being conscious on Earth, so, I mean, in essence, that is true, yeah. And what the fuck? Oh my god, it's another guy. Oh. It's a crane fly, but it's not big, so it doesn't freak me out, but it's like, what the fuck? Why is it in here, dude? Did you see the one I killed earlier?
Crane flies are the most harmless...
I know they are.
Unless you're a wand, they're the most harmless bugs.
I think, yeah,
the
life's the same
maggots
as
that
the period
eat
just
them
before you were born, just unconsciousness. Complete lack of consciousness. Yeah. I mean, in essence, that's what the state of non-existence is what I'm referring to, is, like, before you're born, there's just literally nothing, right? Like, being unconscious, essentially.
Spider dinner.
I don't see no spare ribs up there. I see a cobweb hanging off of it, but that's...
It's stuck in the spider web.
Well, I see them get stuck on the ceiling all the time, but... Well, I don't see no spider up there trying to claim its free dinner. I see a baby spider up there, but there's no way that thing gonna kill it. Well, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, if I... Yeah, like... But going back to that, though... I do think it is definitely, like, returning to a complete lack of consciousness. But, we still also just don't know about what my dad's trying to argue with me that there might / probably is an afterlife. I mean, I think the most best honest answer for it is just, I don't know, because I don't know. Like, there's...
Well, not that I've died, but people close to me that have died have let it known that, they were hanging out. Screw with you.
Well, I mean, I made a point about him. What? It's before your existence, and you gave some Jordan Peterson debak chopper response, basically. See, yeah, that's like one of my things about Jordan Peterson I don't like. It's just this, all these like, essentially like, hypotheticals, really. It's just like, I mean, how can you truly right now when we don't even really understand the actual idea of consciousness either yet, totally, and you know what makes like our intelligence and like our sentience and shit, like we, you know, scientists are still figuring that out because it's so confusing. I mean, you know, like, so I being agnostic, I do kind of leave open an idea of that could be like essentially like another energy or some shit. Maybe not like a soul, but like another energy that's like, you know, that's a part of you or some shit, which would be like your consciousness. But
You know,
I mean, that's just a guess because I just don't know, you know, because it's just still something that's just so vaguely understandable right now.
been saying from like the late 70s, early 80s, life's a bitch.
Oh, well,
and you marry one.
Well, damn straight life's a bitch. I mean,
The answer to the meaning of life. Life's a bitch, and then you marry
I mean, if you want to look at the most fundamental product of what the meaning of life is, it's just to fucking make more of your genes spread and everything. I mean, that's like the at least fundamental function of the. Is that your pops? Yes, it is.
That's our hardware.
Yeah. So I mean, which is in the hardware of all life, basically, because that's how life repopulates.
Every living thing,
Fucks.
people argue about, is it genetics or is it environmental? Every living thing is a combination of both.
Oh yeah. Because those living things need
You
to.
could be a psycho killer with good genetics but a bad upbringing. And then you could also be a psycho killer if you had bad genetics with a good upbringing.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because I mean, it's more likely that a psycho killer comes out from the bad upbringing, regardless of like, you know, his genetics and shit. But it goes both ways still.
The way
Yeah.
the brain is arranged. You know,
Yeah, like I mean, some.
like people who are gay have a female brain. There's a definite difference between the female and the male brain.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because scat killer. Oh shit. I mean, yeah, because there was this one. I think it was Austrian, and he like this dude had an awful fucking life. Like he was abandoned by his actual mother at birth, and then was found by this other woman and her family, but they were awfully abusive to the point where like his adoptive mother even like beat him over the head with hammers as a kid. So you can tell this kid is gonna have a fucked up life beyond this point. He became like a big serial killer in Europe, I think. But it was, get away from my donut, motherfucker! It's just like, bitch. Oh, now he's trying
He's gonna get some food.
Yeah, he's trying. He's trying. Yeah, but I'm waiting for Curly to fuck him up.
Don't stay out of my earth.
Stay out. He's trying to get your weed too. Damn, he just wants it. Did you hear John McAfee ran libertarians into scat? Oh God! What the hell?
Before the cat gets it.
John Scatty McAfee. That's his new nickname now. He prostitutes in Latin America and said he'd shit in their mouths. John Scatty Latino McAfee, dude. John Scatty McAfee, dude.
Oh, man.
Light's still on.
Yeah, further than just saying this.
Well, I mean, I know. I mean, when it's actually closed and shit, I recognize it and stuff. I mean, I'm ordering audio foam, and I'm gonna give some to him if I have any left. Like, get this whole wall right here just audio foam. Then that would help significantly. And I'm gonna, you know, I'm getting some for my room and shit. So I mean, I might as well order some for him too, because it would help out with, you know, his.
Well, yeah, the general rule has always been keep it quiet
Well,
after. So.
Well, yeah, I mean, duh. But that'll at least help out in case voices, you know, are unintentionally get risen and shit, you know what I mean? Because, you know, I mean, when I close my door and shit in my room, like, I can at least be a little loud or whatever, but with audio foam, if I'm, like, you know, doing my show later, you know, in the future, you know, whenever we're, like, you know, doing a show at night or just streaming shit and wherever, you know, we're just getting passionate about something, we're just arguing or whatever, I mean, at least we could be a little loud without having to worry about, you know, someone saying, shut the fuck up or whatever, you know, something like that. Because the audio, like, I'll put it all over my door, like my wall. Well, maybe not so much the door, but if I can, I will. And then, you know, like, I'll put it, like, everywhere, like, all over, like, the side where it's pointing at the house, and like, behind, like, where...
The bathroom, there's nothing there.
Oh, yeah.
I'm curious on your side, but between the two bathrooms, I mean, there's barely a 2x4 hole in those.
Yeah, like, I'm gonna put some between that, too, because that will help as well. I mean, I'm gonna, like, actually, like...
I just noticed that when the floor rotted out, I had to replace the bathroom floor and check the house. And all
Yeah,
that.
like, because sound, like, I mean, what everyone else is going to hear is probably just going to be us, because I'm going to have headphones and shit where we're playing audio and stuff, so, I mean, you'll just be hearing us talk and whatever, but, I mean, in case we get loud and shit or whatever, I mean, we'll have, like, the mics right there and whatever, so it's not like we're going to be like, you know, all the time, you know, like with the mic far away, but, I mean, in case we're just getting loud or whatever for whatever reason, you know. I mean, the audio foam would definitely work great. And I mean, I'm finding, like, a lot of foam for, like, $30 or some shit. So, I mean, I could find some relatively cheap and probably get, like, 2 sets of it. It does seem so cool. Mine is all formal and shit. What's Dad think about your podcast idea? I don't think he actually has put out an opinion on that, really. I haven't really talked about it too much to him. I just have just mentioned it before. I'm reading them, boy. Oh shit. He has this hammock that he would lay in a hole for his ass, and they would lay underneath. God damn it, John Scatty McAfee, dude. I mean, my dad's like formal too in a lot of ways, but I mean, yeah, I mean he's cool for sure. His political views are a little out there, I would have to say. I mean, he pushed an idea that environmentalism was started by the Nazis. Okay? And yeah, and that's and so the liberals are Nazis. I guess scientists are Nazis now. Yeah, so I mean, you can. That's just an example. I can state more, but I mean, it's just like, what the fuck? What if the PP tape is real? If it's real, I mean, okay, if it's real, one, Trump is not getting pissed on. If anything, he's probably pissing on or watching chicks piss on each other. Probably one of those scenarios. And I'd watch the tape while on mushrooms. Oh my god. I don't even know if that enough would be able to let me make it through. Add salvia and like weed to that list. Or a mixture of both. Or a trifecta, dude. Like a salvia spliff bowl or some shit. I don't know how that would affect me. That would probably fuck me up. That would fuck me up, dude. Whoa. Just the idea of that, dude. Okay. I mean, my Uncle Robert, who went to bed earlier, like, he wants to try salvia again, and if I could find some, like, I'll straight up do a stream right in here, dude. I don't give a fuck. Or if we're doing our show, we'll do it in there. Take some salvia and shit, and just let it happen. Just have a, like, do like a ideology stream or some shit, just kind of like how what's his face, Paul does it. Like, instead of acid, it's salvia, dude. Has Paul's Ego done salvia? Has TJ Kirk done that? I have to ask him. I'll do whenever they do a ideology again. I'll ask in a super chat. Have you done salvia? Did you ever see the tapes of Chuck Berry where he's pissing on prostitutes and farting in their mouths? It's fucking hilarious. Oh my god, I don't even want to hear about farting, dude, because it's just gonna go back to this 24-hour stream. Because, like I said, TJ was shit his pants trying to do that. Literally farting the mic, and oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, I think the part 4 is so far my favorite because of how delirious and delusional they are right now, and I'm not even done with it yet. I'm only like 2.5 hours in or some shit. I don't even know how far I'm in that. Like, oh my god, it's just the greatest thing I've ever witnessed. El scrumptious. Oh my god, get over here, bag. Whoa. Did the EMP hit? The EMP has hit. No one is here. Whoa. Insert rant here. Where Paul, where I rant about notifications in YouTube. My grandma said that when she was young, her family would call Brazil nuts nigger toes. Well, good sir. Yeah, like, I mean, there's so many different, like, things that I can think of that even my folks have said that involve the word nigga in it. Nigga riggin'. What else? I mean, that's like the main one I know. I mean, I'm a little high, so I can't remember all of them at once right now. Well, I guess nigger toes is one thing. I mean, you know, dropping nigga, I guess, you know, when you're taking shit or something like that. Shapiro alert, leftist cuck rages with white guilt. So what I'm doing the exact opposite of white guilt, though? Wouldn't you have to be, dropping the nigger, lol? Well, I don't know, dude. I may or may not have made that up a little bit on the spot just to make it look like I didn't, you know, fucking not know. I don't know. I mean, it works, I guess. It works. I made it up on the spot, but it works. It works, dude. Dropping a nigga. Hey, bro. I'm gonna go drop myself a nigga. I'll be right back, man. Dropping a nigga, what? What'd she say? You're gonna, like, drop some nigga outside? Oh, no, man. I'm gonna go drop a nigga in the bathroom, man. Oh, shit. You got some personal beef up and you're gonna drop some nigga out in the bathroom, man? No, man. I'm just gonna drop myself a nigga. Do you not know what that means? Do you not know what that means, my brother? Well, I do not. What does that mean? Nigga, that means I'm taking a shit, fool. Oh, well then. Then go drop a mighty nigga then, my friend. Yes, indeed. Brother. God. Out of context, Ignar, dude. Ignar out of context. Let that be a fucking compilation. Honestly, we need, like, smoke another bowl. Nah, I'm just mixing herbs together because it's fun. It's fun to just, like, combine herbs and, like, just get them all together and shit and watch the colors, like, go flopping around and stuff. And I'm still wondering who the second individual was, because I think that person's gone now. I wonder if I can, like, see who's watched the streams. I know you can see how many people watch the playback and stuff, but I mean, I wonder if you can, like, actually go in detail, like, who watched your streams? Like, who this was partaking in your lovely stream. I know you, and, like, Venom and Joe are, like, always around. My friends are always around, you know, popping in whenever they're not around. And then, what else, fuck? I mean, then there's just, like, random people. And sometimes I don't even see who pops through either. They just pop up and I'm like, oh, there's people. Greetings. And it's just like, oh, well, they're not saying nothing. Well, fuck you then, sir. Fuck you for not saying anything. You lurk in the shadows like a coward. Like a coward. You just need to start up that Discord again, lol. Just like the phone app. I know, dude. I most definitely, dude. But, you know, it's gonna, my weekend's coming up. After tomorrow, I got a whole weekend, so I'll be able to get a lot of shit worked out and just have time to do it. Instead of just like, oh fuck, I woke up Have to go to work in like 10 minutes. Fuck. Smoke some bowls and let's get ready and go. Like, that's like, I mean, with how, like, my work schedule is, it's just like how it is every day when I'm working. It's, like, fucked because of my sleeping and everything. What hours are you working tomorrow? I always work 1:30 to 10 now. So, like, I stay up until, like, 3 or some shit. Wake up at, like, noon or 1, depending on how late. Do you have a uniform? No. This is my work shirt, actually. I mean, it's just a nice dress-up shirt. It could be like this. Black is more preferred, but it doesn't matter. Jeans is about it. And then you got an apron and a hat. That's about it. And then a name tag. But, you know. We used to. I mean, you had to be in, like, you know, black dress pants. Not jeans, but I didn't care. And then black shoes, and that's it. And then, also with that, there was a white shirt instead. But they changed the policy, like, I don't know, about a year ago. And after that, it's like, who gives a fuck? It literally was like, who gives a fuck? What do you do the most? Make sandwiches or just cut meat and cheese? I actually give out a lot of fried chicken to people. And we also have like a little salad bar, so I can also do salads too. I mean, what I do most, I would probably say, is cleaning the fucking deli. I mean, even when it's in the middle of the day and shit. I mean, when I'm helping people out, it's mostly getting, like, fried chicken and shit, or, like, giving people tenders, or, like, a corn dog or whatever. Dude, I wish I lived in Portland so bad. Oh, my God. The housing is, you know, when it comes to the housing rates and shit, I mean, depending on where you look at, it can be pretty terrible. But, I would have to, you know, people like to just shit on Portland for being, like, too lefty or whatever, but honestly, it's not even that. It's just that Portland's a big hotspot because a lot of radical leftists like to come out and protest and shit, which, you know, I don't blame them. But, you know, when riots happen, I mean, it gets fucking, you know, pretty, you know, crazy. And usually, and I can confirm this, it's usually not even the left who protests or whatever. It's not even usually them who start it. It's usually the counter-protesters. A lot of them are from Vancouver, by the way, in Washington, just across the river. And they like to come down here and try to fucking antagonize Portlandians and shit. I don't like Antifa, but let's be honest, riots are cool and fun. I mean, I've never been in one yet. I've been in protests. I've been into some protests that were a little tense, but for the most part, I've been in peaceful protests. And, you know, I've always thought about, you know, I wouldn't, like, participate in the riot, but to be in there, to have the experience and, you know, when shit's going down, as long as I know that, hey, safety's that way, just, you know, make my way there. But in the meantime, let's just experience the fucking moment and realize, holy shit, this is America. It'd just be like, this is America right now, dude. I mean, considering how there's so many, you know, protests and riots and shit that happen here, like, I'm surprised I'm not out there more often fucking, like, you know, like, next time there's a protest, I'm actually probably going to do a stream, too, and talk about what's going on, you know, document what's happening, you know, and I'll actually make it formal so people who are wanting to see this protest from the town and shit, they can come by and check it out and shit. So, I mean, it won't just be like a personal vlog or whatever, but, yeah. My parents' friends know someone who was shot by a cop in an inappropriate circumstance and he died. They went to a protest. TYT even did a video in case of the shooting. Oh, shit, dude. You know, I think I might remember that video. What year was it? That might spruce my memory up, if I remember the year. Or, like, the time frame. Because sometimes, I mean, I don't watch them that much anymore. My parents were at a peaceful protest about it. Damn. Maybe 2015? Yeah, that's when I started watching TYT a lot. So I think I remember the video you're talking about. Because, you know, there's, like, I mean, but, you know, when it comes to all these shootings and shit and protests, especially like 2015, 26, you know, like the last 3 years, like, goddamn, dude, you know, it just gets so foggy a lot. I'm just getting rid of all this fur off my pant leg, dude. That cat sheds like a bitch. But, I mean, you know, with all these, like, it just blends together at this point. Like, even with the shootings, like, when was that fucking newspaper shooting or whatever? When was that? Like a week ago, 2 weeks ago? I don't fucking remember. It's just all blended in at this point. Either 2014 or 15, I remember Anna brought up how there's a controversy that he didn't get much media attention because he was white. You know, I mean, like, what the fuck is all this shit on me, dude? But I live in the city where the newspaper shooting happened. Damn. There's just a lot of shit that just goes on around you, dude. Damn. South likes to just shoot up things. But, I mean, you know, like, there is definitely I wouldn't say a bias, but there is, like, you know, there is, like, a lack of coverage of when shit happens to a white person. Like, you know, like, if they get shot by a cop or something like that. I mean, you know, granted, our media, you know, that does cover them, and, you know, when that happens. But not as often as it should be, because it shouldn't be about someone's race and shit, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, Black Lives Matter and all these, movements, to be fair to Anna, she raised that question. Well, yeah, I mean, that's why I'm saying media outlets do report on this type of shit, and actually bring up that she said that might be why he didn't get a lot of coverage. Yeah, like, you know, and unfortunately, that has to be the type of discussions we gotta have, instead of, here's a real fucking problem of police brutality. And luckily, you know, Black Lives Matter and shit, and there are movements against police brutality that, you know, have, you know, gained a lot of traction, especially recently, in the last few years. But, I mean, it shouldn't just be about race here. It should be about the police brutality and everything about that. Just regardless if you're black, Asian, Mexican, white, a fucking pink Jumba Loomba, I don't give a fuck, dude. Like, I mean, police brutality is police brutality. Regardless, period. Whoever's, you know, receiving the baton or receiving the bullet, if it's a cop, it's a fucking cop. I mean, that's a problem in this fucking country. And even you know, like, even like my fucking, like, you know, conservative parents and my conservative folks that live here even agree with this idea that there's a problem with police brutality. And when it was, you know, when there was a lot of stories going on around it, or the lack thereof of, like, police protection, like with school shootings and shit, I always brought up the idea, you know, the thing of there needs to be reforms and all this shit, because it's not a system that's working. There needs to be reforms for a better system. The weather sucks. Dude, Maryland already sucks enough. It doesn't need shootings. I know, dude. What's Maryland ever done to just deserve shootings? Besides just sucking? At least it ain't Detroit or Michigan. The weather sucks ass in Maryland. The sun never shines and it's super expensive with high taxes. Ugh. I mean, sounds about right. I'm about to sneeze too. Here, hold up. Oh my god! Goddamn! This face of sneezes where you're just like, God, I saw that one coming on. I was like, oh god, I'm making this face, dude. Oh no. I'm making the face of the sneeze, man. What time is it? Oh shit, Diana may be on. No. No way, Saturday anyway, she's not live, so. Aw. Sad face. Emoticon. Have you ever heard the band Psycho Stick by chance? It's called a humorcore. That's the name of the genre they play, and the song just popped in my head. Just sad face emoticon. So they're pretty funny. They got a song about tacos. Dogs Like Socks is another one. There's NSFW, which is just fuck. You know, it's just them saying fuck the entire time. It's pretty funny though. They got crazy songs, dude. Crazy songs. But they're enjoyable. I love them a lot. That sounds egghead cringy. Listen to them. My interpretation probably sucked, but they are a pretty good band. Fortunately, basically every show is 21 and over, and they never come to Portland, so I wish I could see them, but I can't yet, even if they did. At least for about another month and a half. But they're a good band. I mean, they're not meant to be taken seriously. I mean, this is the whole point. They got a song about boobs and titties, so I mean, you got that. I mean, I'd recommend that song. I mean, girl directions, which is about shitty directions made by women. Which, to be honest, I have to agree, because my mom will try to describe on where to go places or where to grab certain things, and we'll just go in so much detail, but basically be like a Jordan Peterson and not say anything. It's like, where the fuck is the address? You know? Women make shitty decisions in directions. I mean, there are women who can be good at this, but when it comes to the whole generalized, like, if you include every single woman on the face on this earth, unfortunately, maybe not so much with decisions, but with directions, yes, they're shitty with directions. I mean, sometimes it just depends on, I mean, I feel like with decisions that, you know, that plays way too much on who that individual woman is, but, I mean, with directions, I'm sorry, but most women, your directions are not the greatest. I mean, I've had women who've gotten me great directions, and they're just like, here's the address. Or they're like, yeah, just take this, go down the street, walk about a mile up that way, and you'll see it. You know, something like that, because that's what I do sometimes. You know, I'm just like, yeah, you go down that street, you go about a block west that way, and then, you know, when you pass, like, the third block down, you'll see it on the right side. You know, something like that, and just keep it simple. You know? Keep it simple, keep it plain, and keep it direct, because you're trying to get directions. Not like, where's the maze, where it's like, I think it was by the IKEA, but I could be wrong. I think you might, no, it's not by the IKEA, it's near the Taco Bell, and you have to take a right, once you get at the Taco Bell. Or was it a left? Or was it straight? No, okay, no. Oh, you're already at the Taco, make a U-turn. No, I was right, it was the IKEA. Do you ever smoke at work? Not at work, but I do before I leave, and I do on my lunch break when I come back home. I used to. I mean, when work was a little bit more casual and easy to, you know, take a little bit more longer breaks than normal or whatever. I mean, before you leave? Yeah, like before I leave to go in the parking lot? No. No. Like, before I leave to go to work, I'll go be here, smoke like a sesh really quick, and then just walk out the door and leave high as fuck. But I'll feel more efficient at work. I'll feel at least more calm and more organized to be like, alright, here's what I'm doing. Alright, let's see what I gotta do for today. You know, walk around, do my runs, make sure, you know, things are alright. Then at lunch, I would either grab a snack on the way home, or just go home, because it's not that far away. It's like a 4-minute walk to 6-minute walk, depending on how fast I go. And from there, I just smoke some. Smoke up here, and I just go back up. So, yes, I mean I've explained that already. I mean I do all of that. I mean, whatever the deli fucking has, I do, because that's my department. Like, I slice meat and cheeses. I did that today. I got a salad bar. I give salads out to people. You know, there's like a whole hot case. There's a China case, you know, where people get Chinese food. There's like a sandwich bar. I mean, it's a whole 9 yards. Well, I moved back to Greenville. I live right near the grocery store. I work there. It's within walking distance. That's why I'm working here. I mean, it's convenient for me, and, you know, it's just walking distance. And besides, one of the major transit lines in this area runs right by my street. Or just right, you know, it's right in between here to work. So, it's not that hard. It's not, you know, it's right, it's just convenience. Dude, we gotta get a place near me, my parents' house, called Chiara's Kitchen. It's like a Greek Chipotle. Oh, that sounds so good, dude. That sounds so good. There's just like this place called Grandma's Corner, and they got a lot of really interesting food. They got like mostly like breakfast and like, you know, lunch foods and stuff, and like sandwiches and stuff. But they got Greek stuff there too. Like they got gyros and stuff like that. And it's been a long time since I've been there, but I always got gyros there because they were so good. Or gyro, or however you pronounce it. You can just make a pita wrap or salad or whatever you want, all sorts of meats and sauces like falafel. Oh, falafel. Falafel's pretty good. Hummus is pretty good. Like garlic roasted hummus is good. You can customize however you want. It's literally Greek Chipotle, dude. Dude, I want a Greek Chipotle here. We need just a Greek Chipotle. Bitch. Whoa. Oh, what the fuck? I thought I deplugged it, but it doesn't want to deplug. There we go. That was ridiculous. Indian Chipotle would be good too. Or Vietnamese, or like... I mean, there's like already Chinese Chipotles. It's called the Chinese buffet. Just pick out what you want. But like Thai Chipotle, I mean, that would be pretty interesting. What else would be interesting? Ooh, a Lebanese Chipotle. Lebanese, dude. That would be really cool. Like some Lebanese food, or like some different like, or just like Mediterranean as just kind of like an entity is entirely. There's a place that has chicken tikka masala tacos. Ooh, tikka masala. That sounds really good, dude. Making me fucking hungry, and all I got is this goddamn sorbet. That's like melted now at this point. How dare you? Oh my god. Caro's Kitchen has everything a Lebanese place would. Alright, so... Well, I mean, they're both relatively near each other, but I know Lebanese has a couple things that are significantly different about them. But I mean, overall, you got pretty much generally the same food. But it'll be pretty cool, though. I mean, to be, like, specifically Lebanese and nothing else. Oh, dude, I just saw something. A fucking, Japanese Chipotle. Japanese food, dude. Like... I mean, you got sushi bars and stuff, but can you customize that shit on your own? Can you? No. No. So, why not, bro? A Japanese Chipotle, where you can make your own sushi rolls to your own specific way. Make, like, these... like, dude, that would be dope as fuck. Where you can, like, have your own customizable, like, sushi rolls and shit. Because I like sushi rolls and stuff. Oh, my God. Dude. Is that a thing? Because I need to know if that's a thing. Do they have Joy of Tokyo there? It's cheap-ass hibachi shit and cheap sushi, but it's good drunk food. I have not heard of Joy of Tokyo, so I doubt it. I mean, there may be one, but, I mean, I haven't heard of one. Not up here, at least. I mean, there's probably one hidden away somewhere, but I don't know. It's not like Chipotle in terms of customization, but it's fast food. Okay, well, yeah, I haven't heard of it here. If it's fast food, it would have been around. Fast casual, I guess. Kind of like a Five Guys then. Like, you know, it's not necessarily maybe a drive-thru, but you could like pull in and, you know, chill out. I mean, there's a place called Sushi Land here, and it's about the same thing. It's fast casual. You can like order to pick up and stuff. But it's better to actually eat there because we have done that before, and it's just better to get it fresh there. But it doesn't look as nice as Five Guys. Okay, so it's kind of like a more lower grade version of fast casual. One of the lower grades. Like, Five Guys is like quality fast casual, so I did not expect them to be like them. But I mean, in the premise that they are a fast casual, but okay. But yeah, but I get what you mean, though. I mean, I would say Sushi Land, because that's, I guess, the closest I would say would be a Joy of Tokyo, because I haven't seen them around or heard of it before, but I guess that would probably be the closest equivalent. And there's no customization, really. I'm sure you probably could, but never thought to ask or anything like that. But they got a lot of good variety of different things you can get. Like, they got seared shrimp, so you can have, like, a rice with some shrimp on top of it. I can't remember to have drive-thru windows, but they might. I don't think Five Guys does or anything like that, so I don't know. I don't think fast casual usually does, but I think they might do sometimes. Have you ever been to a Waffle House? I think maybe once or twice, but not in the last, like, years, if I have. But, I mean, I know, I mean, I have seen them around, but if you ever come to the South, you gotta go to Waffle House while you're drunk and high at 4 a.m. Well, unless I'm doing road trips down there, there's no way I'm going to be able to get high, but drunk, maybe. Maybe, baby. Unless it's on a Sunday, then there's probably going to be, like, dry counties or some shit, or, you know, just stores being closed on Sunday because of their weird I guess, like, religious tradition of, like, closed on Sundays. Back off, this is our church day. Nah. It's like, well, it's not mine, so give me some food, damn it. Or give me my burr. Give me my burrs. There's so many meth heads and colored folk and drunks and stoners. It's like Luke walking into the cantina of Mos Eisley. Oh my god. I'm like the Luke who only does, who's like, he doesn't really do anything that much besides maybe smoke or something like that. And then I like walk into Mos Eisley and it's just like all these fucking like meth heads, which I've seen before, so I know how that can look like. Maybe not a southern meth head, but I know what at least a meth head can look like. Drunks, I know what that looks like. I don't think it matters if they're southern or not. I've seen that. And just like anything else in between. Oh my god, dude. Damn. Damn. And then you just got like the jazz band in the background. And teens who are partying and vagrants and homeless. Damn. So basically Portland, but southern. Because that's what I'm hearing. Because we got basically all of that too. Maybe not as many meth heads, like it'll probably be more diverse with heroin and coke heads too. But for the most part, meth heads. Crazy people too. See, that's so diverse. Because we do too. For sure. Guaranteed. But it depends on the crazy. There's a whole lot of colored folk down here, much more than the Pacific Northwest. I mean, there's parts of Portland that are specifically black neighborhoods and are pretty significant, so I'm not saying it's like that in the South where you got more colored folk probably in towns where they're just primarily black people, but I mean we got our good significant amount because a lot of the black communities here lived near the docks and near the river because that's where they worked, and unfortunately it was very impoverished and they weren't treated good at all, but that's why they're there in those neighborhoods. It's mainly North Portland, like the college I go to, the Cascade campus, that's in a dominant black neighborhood. I laughed when you said colored folk. I laughed out of my head. When you said colored folk. Well, I got folks who come from the... There I go again. Like, folk is a southern thing, isn't it? Because that's what my mom said a lot. My dad says it occasionally too, because I think that's more of like a Wild West kind of country thing. Because both of them came out of that type of culture. It's just different types. Dad's more like Wild West, while Mom's more like, you know, conservative West or some shit. So, I get that a lot. I get that colored folk and just folk in there. Gotta get that folk. The folkeage. Got like a fucking like something in my back like the last few days right here, dude. It's pissed me off because it hurts. It annoys me. Ugh. Folkenkai is an antiquated word. It was like was still used in England and whatnot. During Shakespeare's time, they used the word folk a lot. Oh yeah, I mean that word was like one of the more dominant words in the in their language, wasn't it, or some shit? Oh my god. I'm trying to get this fucking that back, dude, and this chair is not the best to do it because it's so broken. Ugh, whatever. I can't get it, but at least stretching it helped a little bit. Damn. Gord damn it. I am just an old man. Can't handle myself. Oh, I'm breaking my back over shit here. Oh. Better not fucking joke about that, honestly, because this is gonna bite me in my ass. I mean, everyone else is having that issue here. I don't need to get it too. There's so many homeless in the city, it's shameful. Are you talking about Portland? Because that's the same way. There's so many homeless here, it is shameful. For a very progressive city, it's worse. Homelessness is even worse there. Yeah, like, you know, for a very liberal leftist area, let alone city, it's actually honestly very disgustingly shameful how we treat the homeless here. We'll also talk about Charleston, but also Portland. Yeah, I mean, because homelessness in general is just terrible, dude. Like, it's not just Portland, it's also, you know, Charleston, it's Detroit, it's Los Angeles, it's Dallas, it's, like, what else am I, Phoenix, Seattle, a lot of homeless in Seattle, too, I bet. In fact, I'm sure there's more there because, I mean, they got, places where you can actually get, like, clean needles and shit for, like, heroin and stuff. So I'm sure. Atlanta, yeah. Atlanta, Georgia, like, everywhere, dude. You know, like, it's terrible. There's homelessness everywhere. I mean, it's just which area has it worst. I mean, it's like basically seeing who's the tallest kid in kindergarten, who's worse. I mean, who's got the worst homelessness. It's just, I mean, you might as well use that as a comparison. That you're the tallest kid in kindergarten. Actually, you know, for myself, I actually was for a little bit. Not in kindergarten, but, like, after, like, 3rd grade, I started getting, like, really, really fucking tall. Like, not really tall, but, you know, like, you know, there was only, like, 2 or 3 other kids that were taller than me. See? Comparing the kids and tallest kids in elementary school. Yay! 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 I need just more butane, dude. I need to buy more butane. I hope I can buy butane, dude, without having to worry about that tobacco law with shit being 21 and over. What's the funniest or weirdest thing you ever saw another kid do in school? The funniest thing? God damn. I don't know. The weirdest thing? Let me think about that. You have to be 21 to buy a lighter there? God damn. I don't know. I haven't tried. So, only one way to find out, basically. It's just try. But, I mean, it's butane, so it's not like the lighter itself. But, it's 18 here. Yeah, like, I'm sure it is if it went up to 21 here. I'm sure it is there. Yeah, I mean, with things like grinders and shit being like 21 and over, yeah, I can guarantee it. But, the weirdest thing in school, like, maybe even 16. Probably. I mean, I know, one of the grossest things, oh, wait, actually, there is a weirdest thing. We had this really weird, we made this really weird sauce concoction out of different things, in lunch, and I was also after my culinary class, so I had some really weird shit too. And we mixed it all together with fries, and it was really weird. It was a really peculiar, like, saucy thing that was so weird and just probably so unhealthy for you, considering also that the fries were, like, did up from, like, the day before, too. And it was just like, what y'all mixed together? You know, I don't even remember. I know I recorded it in a video. I think I actually found one of my old channels. Like, you can just look up my name, Ignore Husky, and it will literally be like, school food is so nasty. Oh my god, it so is, dude. Dude, but if you look up my name, and not this channel, but there'll probably be another channel next to it. That is one of my old ones that I forgot the password to, whatever the fuck, I don't even go to it anymore. I think there's a video called, like, Weird Food Experiments at School or some shit like that, and I think that's the video. If you want to go ahead and do your research and delve into the world of Ignar in high school, have at it, Haas. I ain't stopping you. It's up there. Nignar and yours. Yeah, yep, that was back when that was when I had a different last name affiliation, but I kind of kept it official at a different one. But I don't really use it that often, because it's just more if I'm doing, like, stories and shit. Cringy edgelord name. Yeah, dude, it's high school me. This is high school we're talking about, man. Like, this is back when I was, I'm probably still cringy right now. I probably am still cringy fuck. But goddamn was I cringier. I was definitely more cringier than I am now. Like, at least now I put effort to make it at least not so, maybe not so cringy, but at least to make it comfortably cringe. Comfortably cringe, I would like to say. But back then, that was just straight cringe, dude. I looked like, I have a video that has, like, over 2,000 views called My Church Destroys a Couch. And it was back when I was still going to that shit, dude. How old were you when you started smoking? It was after high school, so, you know, none of those videos had anything to do with weed. But, it was 18, like my 18th birthday. So, I've told that story before, I think. I'll have to, like, have an official stream where that story's in it so I can just, like, were you religious or did your family drag you? It was around the time I stopped being religious, but my family, or at least my mom, dragged me along, so yeah. Yeah, you told it, never mind. Alright, yeah, I mean, I know I'm gonna, like, eventually retell these stories and shit, but I do remember saying that, I think it was, like, I don't know, like 3 streams ago, I think? I don't remember when. But it's just, like, it's just me make sure I don't, like, start, like, basically repeat my shit, like, every stream or something like that. Church sucks dick. Well, I mean, I'll give the one I went to one thing. At least they made this absolute most boring thing ever. Generally it is, but I'll give at least the youth group credit for the church I went to. They at least made it entertaining. Like, they had activities you can do. They destroyed a couch. Like, they let everyone have a chance to just try to fuck that shit up. And, it's just like, sweet. Just why not? And, yeah, then, they also had, like, all sorts of different games and shit. Like, they only actually did their little lectures and shit, like, for the last hour. And I didn't even care to listen. I was just on my phone the entire time. But sometimes I would, and it would be like, yeah, I mean, you got some interesting premises, but I really wish that I could challenge a little bit, but you can't, you know? Like, because there's, like, you know, there's something about places like that just, like, don't make it, like, there's just something about it, it's like, you can't challenge. It's just like, if you do, you know, it's just gonna be fucked. You're just gonna be fucked if you do. I mean, I will say I have a reason to get up in the morning on Sunday and go gather with the community of people, you know, and dress nice. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's another way to get the community together and shit. I mean, but the church I went to was in Canby, which is south of Oregon City, and Oregon City is south from where I live here in Milwaukee. So it's not like far, but you know, it's out there. It doesn't need to be religious though. But yeah, it could just be a communal gathering with your community. I mean, if there's like some religious folks who want to go off to the side and do some studies or some shit, I don't give a fuck. But you know, I don't have a problem with community gatherings. I encourage it, if anything. I would encourage that shit for everyone to come together, dress nice or not. I mean, just come together, see what's going on within your community, you know, get to, you know, meet up with people again, you know, meet up some more people and stuff, and talk about what's going on and stuff and all that. Yeah. Do you play computer games like Steam? Of course. Well, not so much now, but I did a lot. And when I can, I'll get back into doing so. So, it's just a matter of, it's kind of why I'm also investing too, is just so I can get a better computer so I can continue doing so. Continue to be a lazy bastard playing video games and doing podcasts and shit. Being a lazy liberal millennial trying to take money from the state! That's what I'm here for! Had 2 different narratives. Had a earthist narrative, and now I'm a liberal millennial narrative. I'm flipping and moving the goalpost. Flipping and moving the goalpost, that's what I'm doing. Yeah, that's right. Flipping and moving the goalpost. That should be like a song. Flipping and moving the goalpost. Just like a cringe rap. I'll have like fans now start doing like old cringe raps of me. Jesus Christ, dude. We were like 16, 15 back then. Feels like forever ago. I know, dude. Isn't it crazy how time flies like that? I mean, I you know, I didn't even really remember half that shit until I saw it again. I went, oh my god, this happened. And it was like 6 years ago. To like, or some shit like that. It's like, wow, like 5 or 6 years ago, or 4 years ago, however long. It's like, damn, dude. Crazy. I mean, I think I even have, like, weird little vlogs of when I was, like, doing like marching band and shit too, or whatever the fuck when I was in band. I think I have videos of that too, which I actually do remember. Like that, those videos were like my freshman year too. So I was definitely 15 then. So it's just like holy shit. It's like wow, that age, damn. Marching band is gay. Hey, oi, oi, oi. I enjoy it. I enjoyed it. Drama rules. What? I ain't gonna lie. I kind of enjoyed marching band. All right, I'll admit it. Acting is fun. Well, it is. That's why I was acting earlier. Drama class was awesome. I never had that class, but that's I was thinking about taking it. I don't know why I didn't. Maybe I'll take a college one just for the fun of it. Like, find out if there's like a non-credit drama acting class I can take and just do that for fun. So why not? You know, that'd be interesting. Yeah. God, because of the cat, it got hair on this. A little furry fuck. Get that out of here. Oh my god. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck, man? John Scafee. No, it's just John Scatty McAfee, dude. John Scatty McAfee. Scatty McAfee, bro. What? I was drinking it at this point, but it's gotta be Gatsby. Would you like to chill with me in a hammock? I'll give you a little shit taste if you know what I'm saying. I'll drop the beans if you know what I'm saying. Give you a nice bean burrito. Yeah. If you come to my hammock, John Scatty McAfee will give you a nice little chimichanga, if you know what I'm saying. Get a little extra queso up in there, oh yeah. How long are you staying on? Well, holy fuck, I didn't even realize what time it is, because it's about 2 hours and 46 minutes, so, shit. Time flies. It does, indeed. So, you know, I'll probably wrap it up in probably the next 10 minutes, I don't know. Probably wait until the 3-hour mark. Why not? Go wait until then. Call it good. Call it good. I might end it sooner than that. I don't know. Because why not? Sometimes it'll just go on forever. Sometimes until like 4 hours. Like I did last time. I mean, that was a near 6-hour stream when I did like The Drinks Are On Me. All must serve the cycle. Indeed. The cycle begins, continues, and ends. But everyone serves the cycle. I haven't gotten this good Zen high in a long time. Nice, dude. It's always good to get in like that Zen mode and get high and just have like this like whoa bro type of mode. Just like this Zen high moment. I haven't gotten too much into those highs, but when I have, it's a nice little experience. It's a very nice experience. It's gonna suck leaving Charleston now. Damn. I mean, we still, yeah. I mean, all those memories of smoking up at the church. I'm sure he's still gonna do it. But I mean, anything I need here, I could walk to. Oh damn. I mean, you have to like go for like the field of homeless. But I mean, yeah. But hey, I mean, well, if there's like, I mean, there'll be if meetups happen or whatever. If it does, like. I'll consider like a major town out in Charleston or South Carolina or something like that. Maybe Charleston, just because that's probably the best spot. I mean, I hate like after work. It's like sometimes even weed doesn't help like certain back pains and shit. Because I still just got this like one back here, like this like one like little sound like a pinched nerve because it's not like the actual spine itself, but it's like next to it, so it like has that pressure right next to the actual spine, so it feels like it's there too. You know, if you have to come to South Carolina, like Atlanta or even better Asheville, or there too. I'll probably make a pit stop as like a side thing. Maybe it won't be like the meetup there, but Asheville or Atlanta, somewhere, you know, just somewhere near there, so, you know, we can make that side trip. Because if I'm doing road trips, I mean, I'm making side stops, I'm gonna, like, take my time doing them. Of course, if there's, like, a meetup to, you know, these road trips and shit, like, I'm making sure that's happening first, and then after that, spend, like, a week or a week and a half around the area, just exploring shit. Because why not? I mean, I'm kind of an exploreful person. I love going out and exploring new places. I like taking long wanders in the forest and stuff whenever I'm out, you know, camping and shit. That's what I do. I'll spend like 3 hours out in the forest just taking the path. I mean, I won't like get lost because I take one general direction and then I'll like turn around and go back the way I came from, you know, looking at landmarks and stuff. Like, I love exploring stuff like that. It's very fun. You know, you could find really unique little tiny gems in a field of forest if you just explore it. Because that's what I do. Because that's what that's what I find out when I'm in the forest. Like, I'll find this nice meadow. I'll find like this baby tiny little creek that's not even like this long, and it's just a small little creek. And there's like places like I remember seeing this creek that was in between two big trees, and there was just like this drop off that was only about 3 feet, and it just, you know, and it was like a waterfall right in between the trees, and it was beautiful, dude. Like like that, it's just like, it looks like something out of like a fantasy, you know, like it's, I don't know, man. There's just something unique about it, dude. You can just find all sorts of beautiful, unique things. The places where the Vietnam scenes in Forrest Gump was filmed near Charleston. Jungles where it was filmed is cool. I've smoked in there too. Oh, dope. That was all in Charleston? Shit. That's cool. You know, like, I've always thought of, like, whenever they're doing films out in, like, you know, talking about certain places like Vietnam and shit, it's like, there's no way they could have literally gone there. So it's like, where did they go to make it look like Vietnam? And, I mean, anyone who knows about plant life will be like, that ain't Vietnam, bitch. That is a plant native to Carolina. What the hell? It's from Carolina. What you doing? It's just like, I mean, because there's just like some places I know they're trying to mimic, but it's like, that don't exactly look like where they're trying to mimic. I mean, you can see they tried, but it's just like, to no avail. But I mean, with at least with Forrest Gump, I didn't notice. I did not notice. On a coastal islands near here. Cool. Cool. We don't got too many coastal islands, but we got lots of things on the coast. Like, there's Cannon Beach, which has this fat rock, like, just right off the coast. Like, it's like 30 feet. Like, there's like 30 feet of water in between the coast and this rock. And there's Rockaway Beach, which has these rock faces that are probably about 1 mile away from the coastline. And then, you know, there's only like a few little small things here and there, but there's nothing like anything major. Though I'd love to go check out the Rockaway, though. But I don't think there's an actual way to get to them. I wish there was. I mean, it'd be really cool. I mean, there's a lot of waves that hit it and shit, but go out and on low tide, go check it out, chill there, come back, you know, let the current take you right up to the shore. Why not? That'd be dope. Take like a fat raft with, like, you know, motor and shit. Do you rock climb? I've gotten into rock climbing. Not generally, no, but I do it. I mean, if they're, like, like I said, I love going out in nature, and I love climbing on shit. I love climbing trees, climbing rocks. I've climbed cliffs before. When I was about, like, 6 or 7, when I went to Montana, I think it was the second time my dad went with me, when we went back to his hometown. He would climb these cliff faces called the Rims, or Rimrock Ridge, which is basically this cliffside that's right next to the city of Billings. And he would climb those all the time as a kid. And when I was about 6 or 7, I climbed all the way to the top and all the way back down from that spot with my dad. So, I mean, I know how to do it, and I know how to climb up and climb down these rocks and shit. I don't do it normally because I don't got the greatest strength. I won't say that I'm like some plebeian femboy weakling, because I'm not. But I mean, I'm not. You know, I wouldn't say I got like the greatest strength to like do that persistently and shit. But you know, to do that, you know, occasionally and shit. Soy boy, soy boy. I'm totally a soy boy. Soy boy ignorant, trying to make excuses to, you know, rock climbing shit. It's okay, dude. I look like that too. Funny enough, I'm pretty sure like the soy boys are the ones who are. I don't even grow any facial hair. Look at me. Look at me. This is all I got going. Is like this fuzz you can barely see. And then like some shit on the side that isn't even like anything at all. It's just like annoying like extra fuzz. I'm like 20, but I look like I'm about 15 or 16. Like I still look 2 years younger than I actually do. So I mean, it's just that it's just like my body is like developing, but my face, nope. Like it's just getting fuzz. That's it. It sucks. And the fuzz looks like my fucking face. So it doesn't matter. It's extra. That's it. It's just fuzz. It's like, what can I do? Like my blonde blends in with my whiteness, and thus nullifies all of it. And plus, it gets splotchy. Like, do you ever shave the fuzz? Yeah, I kind of have to because one side gets a little thicker than the other. Like one side has actual dark hair strands that will pop out, while the other side it will have like a few, like 1, 2, or whatever. While the other one will have like a little scatter. So I kind of have to clean out this fuzz and shit pretty commonly if I want to not look so shitty looking. So I keep this going over here on the sides because these are already developed, so why not just keep them trimmed down. And this I just keep because it's still fuzz, but at least you can kind of see it. The pubescent neck beard. Yeah, I have like a spot right here, but it's specifically like right here, dude. And it's so annoying because it grows so fast and so it's ridiculous. I got like this neck, like, ball of. Dude, weed causes some weird dreams. Dude, I think I had this one weird dream, but especially when you stop. Oh. Yeah, dude. I think I've told you the story about when I was taking my tolerance break when I was in Texas, and I had the weird fucking dream of, like, an alien invasion or some shit. Like, because I was sleeping on, I woke up in the same bed, sat up, looked out the window, and there was, like, a fucking alien, ship that crashed, and smoke was fucking everywhere. Dust scattered the sky, so I couldn't see what was going on. And before, like, fucking things start coming out of it, fighters, other aliens, I don't know what, like rocks or some shit. Before the thing actually started to come into detail and revealed itself from the dust and smoke, I woke up to an alarm, which it started as like an air horn alarms, like you would hear like in doomsday scenarios or some shit, but then it went into just like beep beep from my alarm. I went fuck, because I woke up, like I looked outside again and realized, oh, well, first of all, those houses weren't in the dream. And then, second of all, there was a refinery out there, and I went, oh, okay. Okay, I'm good. And then I went downstairs and instantly told everyone the story. My dreams have become so vivid that I even think to myself, is this a dream? And then I think, nah, it's probably not. Yeah, like, I actually thought what I was seeing was reality. I honestly thought I woke up, saw that happen, and went, oh my fucking god. Like, that's what I said to myself, like, I don't think I remember saying anything in the dream, but I remember at least thinking, oh my fucking god. They have come. They have come. And then before I can see what was going on, and before I can be like, I need to warn the people, dude. Are they awake? Do they know what's happening? And before that happened, I woke up. Like, literally this time. And it sucked, dude. Like it's weird how... It's weird, like, being in that dream state, dude. That is... a very interesting thing. Weed helps with glaucoma, dude. Oh, I bet. I have like a paper on the fridge right there that tells all the different cannabinoids and what they help out with. And I think glaucoma is one of the few things that are up there, along with like epilepsy and hunger and shit like that. Amongst sleep as well, amongst other things. you think weed is a net positive or a net negative on health effects? Positive. I mean, I'm sure there are negative. That's a big hit. It's also kind of harsh. See my face right now? Did you like see what my face was doing? But yeah, I'll have to say that. I mean, there are. Ever gotten smoker's cough? Nah. I just do this a lot, really. Like, you know, kind of like I wouldn't like cough up, but I'll kind of like clear my throat. Did you smoke a spliff bowl yet? Yeah. I've been doing it. Like, I have a little bit left right here. See? So, I'll finish that up. Probably wrap it up now. Because we're actually about to hit that 3-hour mark. In like 5 seconds. Clear my throat a lot. Yeah, I mean, though I notice a lot of people do that anyway, so it's not really unnatural. So, I mean, well, damn, man. I know, bro. I mean, time flies when you know, when you're just doing this shit or whatever, or just talking to somebody. I mean, time does fly like that. So, I mean, I could just imagine doing a show and realizing, like, oh, well, we need to at least keep these under a certain time frame at least, so we don't, like, go insanely over or have, like, a ridiculously long show. But, I mean, at the same time, it's just like, but damn. I mean, there's so much we could get into. I mean, there's a lot of different things we could definitely get into. Because, I mean, I know there's going to be a show with a bunch of segments and stuff. There's going to be at least, like, a show where we go delve in on a topic, which I think will probably be either separate, which will probably be, like, technically a separate property to the main show, but will, you know, essentially just be under the same banner. Just probably a different name. And then, I know there will probably, you know, just all sorts of different ideas. I don't even know what's going to be confirmed and what's not. I just got all different ideas that I want to do. So I'm going to see what works and go with it. That's just essentially what I'm going to be doing. See, like, first, like, few months, just going to see what works and just go with it. And then there's going to be, what I know works, I'm just going to do. And then then I already have what I know I'm going to do, which is going to be the show that's going to have segments and, like, you know, news, whatever. It's all sorts of different little things. Check out random little videos, delve into interesting little mid-topics or whatever, just, like, various little different things. But I think the main thing is probably going to be, like, checking out the news, what's going on there, interesting little articles, interesting little snippets to pop up and shit. And then just check out random little interesting videos and stuff like that. Weird stories. I don't know. Like, just a little bit of anything. Whatever sounds interesting. Oh, I know, dude. Like, sometimes when I'm, like, taking hit after hit, and when the bowl gets hotter and hotter, that one was really ashy. It's, like, beyond milky. It's yellowish. How damn was it? I wasn't even really, like, totally looking at the actual thing. When the tube fills up with yellow smoke. Oh, yeah. When that's it, that's like when it's at its, like, harshest, basically. And that's when it sucks. It's like, bleh. But, yeah. But anyway, man. I probably got another one coming along on Monday. And by then, I'll at least have an update, see what's going on. See what's going on with me on that shit. Smoother with ice. Oh, I wish I could put ice in this thing. God damn, I love ice. Oh, I love ice in a bong. It's awesome. That's the one downside to this piece that I wish I was considering. Was ice. But at least it's not going to be vanilla ice. Damn, dude. Good night from the other side of the nation. Well, good night to you, good sir. It's almost 5 here. Well, since you woke up at 7 p.m., I'm sure that's not the worst thing for you right now. Well, I mean, besides your unfortunate sleeping pattern being messed up. I mean, mine's messed up too, so it's okay. Our sleeping patterns are fucked together. But I'm probably going to just catch up more on that 24-hour show because I know there's so much I missed. And I'll just try to stay up until nighttime. That's what I do. I mean, I'll probably do that for Sunday just to try to get that fixed again. So when I start working shit, I'll at least probably wake up at 10, so I at least have some time to do shit in the morning and the afternoon. Yeah, me too. Hell yeah, dude. Hell, I might do stream all night on Sunday, just, you know, with a friend or something like that. Have a friend over and just chit-chat and shit until the sun rises. So, that's probably what I'll do. But, I don't know. I'll see what we got going on for that day. Or for that night at that point, so. Anyway, my friend, I'll be seeing you again sometime soon. I keep the alerts on. Good, because hopefully YouTube will actually send notifications out, because I could just, you know, go on a rant about it like Paul does, but I don't have enough people to do that with. If there was, like, 100 people following me at once, then maybe it will be a different story. But farewell, my niggas. A bowl to you. And I'll also have a ceremonials bowl after my streams, like I always do. It's like, that was a good stream, let's have a hit. So, I'm going to be doing ready for that. But, farewell, my friend. And Godspeed, because we all serve the cycle. Everyone serves it.